Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 8 as we continue our live playthrough through the game. Good morning, hope your week is going well. We're back today as we see out the week with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. We have three and a half hours to continue on from yesterday afternoon's live stream. And yesterday afternoon's live stream was a bit of a weird one. Basically, we spent some time taking down some of the, what are they called? Pardon me, I can't remember what they're called now. We spent some time taking down the Kabukimono characters with Naoe. There we go, got it eventually. We took down a few more of those. I think we took down 4 in total. And then as Yasuke, we looked at this butterfly collective or collection, as it's said on the mission log, where we're finding origami butterflies around on trees. That turned into messages being left on with these origami butterflies. And the whole thing turned into a kidnap plot where children were being kidnapped from their merchant parents to be ransomed off back to the merchants who were doing extremely well for themselves. So we ended up finding these clues, figuring out where these people were, rescuing the children, killing the person that had taken them. And it was all going really well until we got 9 out of 10 of the butterflies. And we needed to find the last one to find the location of the leader, essentially. And we spent around an hour looking for one butterfly. And to the point that I'm sure the dislikes we got yesterday were because we spent an hour looking for a butterfly. But it is what it is. We finally found it, and we managed to take down the leader of the butterfly collection. Followed that up by going to see the person who gave us the missions in the first place, the butterfly lady. We spoke to her and found out her story, and it turns out she wasn't completely at fault based on her being kidnapped as a child. Anyway, we decided to let her off and gave her a new name, and we led her on her way, and we finished off the butterfly collection missions with her leaving and being saved, essentially, which I thought was really nice. It was a really nice set of missions. It was just the hour looking for a butterfly that was a pain in the butt. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. That was. Yeah, that was the only real issue, was looking for the butterfly. If it wasn't for that, wouldn't have had a problem. But yeah, that was annoying. But we did it in the end. It's perseverance at the end of the day. So we continue on today. We finished off yesterday by taking down another Kabukimono person with Naoe right at the end of the stream. So we'll go back in. We'll probably try and finish them off today. I think there's 3 or 4 left. And then this area we're in at the minute should then, in theory, be safe because they're the only people that are affecting the traders. But we'll see how we go today. Obviously, there's main story to do. There's loads to do, to be fair. We also managed to recruit our first ally yesterday. We recruited Yaya to the league, which was quite cool. Obviously, 2 streams ago, we didn't manage to recruit Ganojo. As we're playing on canon mode, we don't have much choice in these things. What I did get told, though, so I know someone who's playing RPG style, and they couldn't recruit Yaya because they couldn't convince her that they weren't bloodthirsty. Because we saw her have a go at Naoe for killing the captured soldiers, and canon mode managed to work that back round, and Yaya forgave her. Well, in RPG mode, a friend of mine said he couldn't get it back, and in the end, she doesn't join, which is quite interesting how both modes are so different, and you have completely different outcomes. I like that. Crazy Irishman, good morning. Hope you're well. You're feeling a bit lightheaded, nausea. Yeah, that would be the medication, wouldn't it? That would definitely be the medication, Crazy Irishman. For sure. Yeah, nausea's not fun. I hate nausea. I get it with mine, and it's not fun at all. But I'm not too bad this morning. Not too bad, thank you. Right, let's have a quick look at gear and stuff before we crack on. So, for Naoe, we're currently using the Tactless Parley Rare Katana. We've got the Ink Spiller, Uncommon Tanto. We have got some legendary gear we could do with leveling up. Like we've got the Shinobi's Fury, the Death Whisperer, and Steel Blossom. If we level those up to our current level of 22, then we'll probably use those again. But that's hers. Yasuke, he's got his level 15 Burden of Legacy Katana. He hasn't really got any legendary weapons, we've noticed, actually. We've got the Nimble Naginata of the Tides. We've got the Ebisu's Gamble as a bow. And we've got the explosive Teppo of wounding as his main Teppo currently. But yeah, we do need to have a look at upgrading some of his gear. We did his armor yesterday, but we're now leveled up since then. It's now he's leveling up again. But he's got Protector's helmet and Protector's armor, so they're both Protector's set, which is quite cool. And Kitsune's trickery as well. Right, we're currently starting off as Naoe. Let's have a look where we are on the map. So we are currently in Amagasaki. That's where we finished off yesterday. Taking down the final, the other person we need to deal with. There are 3 more of these. The Kabukimono. Let's finish these first thing today, I think. Get them done. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. We also have a mission there, gear vendor there. We should locate. We do need to take down this castle. It is the same level we are, but our gear isn't the same level. So although it's the same level we are, with our gear being under-leveled, I think that's going to be too tricky. So we'll hold off on that for the minute. I think we do need to be doing these castles when we can, because we're missing out on gear if we don't. Where do we need to go for this? The shrine is located in Setsu. Nishinomura Shrine is in the western Setsu. Well, this is Setsu. Western Setsu. We're looking for a shrine where we need to leave a message. It's there. There we go. That's the shrine we need to go to. And that shrine will give us the last 3 characters to kill. Which are these? The Peacock, the Laughing Man, and the Corrupt Blade. The final 3 of the Kabukimono people we need to take down, and they will then stop. These are Ronin, essentially. Ignoring the laws, and then that'll be another mission set done, essentially. Butterfly Collection, that's what we completed yesterday. All of those are complete. Twisted Tree. So it'd be nice if we get this one finished, that's another one done then. And then we can probably have a look at one of these. We've got missions everywhere. Who are we going to use? We were using Naoe to take these down silently. But I don't know how it's going to work once we get them to come to the temple. It may be we swap to Yasuke if they all turn up at once and we have to fight them all at once. Because I'm not sure how we're going to do as Naoe if we have to fight them all in one go. Where are we with the Animus? We're currently Naoe, so we'll just check to see. Okay, Legacy is currently on, so we'll swap Legacy to Naoe's one. I'm trying to keep up with swapping these every time we swap character, but it's honestly, we're going to forget a lot of the time. These updated yesterday because these are weekly anomalies as well we can do. I'm not looking for any of those, to be fair. If we find them, we find them naturally. I'm not going out of my way for them. So, gear vendor here. We'll go and find him first, just so he's found, and then we'll race across to the shrine over there. I think is our best bet. But we'll try and get this done as quickly as possible, and then take down the final 3, and then figure out where we're going from there. I think it's a good plan.
Did you see the musicians? Their fingers were bleeding. They'll kill them if they stop.
What? That was interesting. Did you see the musicians? Their fingers were bleeding. They'll kill them if they stop. Someone's torturing musicians by the sounds of things. But yeah, I feel sorry for you, Crazy Irishman, because I know what that's like. Right, gear merchant should be somewhere around here. Normally fairly easy to find gear merchants, because there we go, it's there.
I am honored to show you my wares.
Although we're not going to buy anything for gear merchants, it's nice to have them unlocked because there are stuff we may need in the future from them. Engravings, things like we've got 11,000 mono in our belt pocket. Money's easy to come by, resources not so much. That's something I've noticed. But I don't know if these will later on sell legendary gear, so I don't want to not have them unlocked and miss out on legendary gear. Right, so that's that one done. That's that rumour fulfilled. As is now there. So we need to be heading to the shrine. Let's just quickly label this, get this back up and activated again. No, not. Oh yeah, that will also complete that person's mission log as well. There we go, track that. We need to be heading over here. What I'm going to do, we're going to fast travel back to our house here. Reason being, we can then restock everything on Naoe. She's missing rations and stuff. So I think it's worth quickly chucking that on. We're going to decide when we're ready to go back and upgrade gear and try and work out we've got enough. We're trying to build a dojo as well, but we need more resources for that. There we go. Smoke bombs, everything refilled. In terms of storage, what is she? She's got a lot of these tantos, so let's quickly get rid of a couple of these. I don't know what the max amount you can carry on you is, but I don't want to get to a point of where we find some really good gear and can't pick it up. That's my only concern, really. Oh, and the butterflies, we gained these yesterday for completing the butterfly thing. They give these trinkets give us 100% origami skills for that one, and the other one is inner child protection. I do like them. We've got to see if we can display them in the hideout, maybe. That would be the thing, I suppose. Because we can display things in the hideout. What's manage allies? We've not seen this page before. This is new then because we recruited Jaya. Yeah, they change every week, it seems. There's 4 challenges that are weekly. I think there are dailies as well. But we probably should look at that better, to be fair. We could also get gear from it now, but I kind of feel like you should wait till you max level and then get gear. Would that not make more sense? I don't know. Ally it's not assassination. Assassination. That makes it sound so wrong. Allows you to set up your league of allies you've recruited. Each member of the league enables a different play style. Use that as module to call upon your allies in various situations. We did call on her yesterday, Aya, to be fair. So we've got one equipped. She's a strong ally of body, mind, and spirit. She joins the fight and performs pushback attacks. If we rank her up, which we can't do here, do we build a dojo in the end? I think we need to, because we can level her up. Manage ally. Can we level her up? No, we need to build a dojo. So once we build a dojo, we can actually level up our allies to help us more. So next level for her, when joining the fight, she'll knock down an enemy. That's quite cool. One good or bad thing is Joji gave you anti-sickness pills at the side effects. Yeah, anti-sickness pills are not nice, to be fair. I have them, and yeah, they're not fun. Okay, all the contracts already out and about. Okay, let's get to the shrine. Called in the last 3 of these people, and then job is a good one. And then we'll look at what's next. I think, really, then, this area of the map is then kind of done for the time being. You know, the only reason we're here is to take down these last 3 people. But then, yeah, I think this side of the map is kind of done, or this area at least. No, we didn't have enough resources to build a dojo by looks of things. I think it was the aim, but we just didn't have enough resources. That was the problem. So yeah, we need to wait until we get some more resources. We may have enough now though, to be fair. We haven't been back every for a while. So we'll complete this, head back to the hideout, upgrades, see if we can build dojo, and then decide where we're heading next. Right, this is the shrine. Where do we leave our message? Is my question. Over there. So we're going to leave a message. Hopefully these 3 people then attend. And we get to take them all down. Yasuke, is that Yasuke? No, it's a soldier. Well, it's Yasuke for a minute. Right, we're leaving a message for these final 3. But yeah, I don't think we have enough resources.
Kabukimono leaders asking Ronin to join them in Setsu. That would be very bad for the people. They brag about their crimes and display their plans for all to see. Their arrogance could be my advantage. They've told me where to find them.
Okay.
In Harima. I can hunt them down, one by one.
So we're not leaving the mess for them to turn up here?
I could post a reply.
Okay.
Ask them to gather. Finish them all at once.
we're going to decide, do we want to hunt them one by one or gather them together now? We were using Naoe to take these good people down and to help the locals. Yasuke did the butterfly, Naoe's been doing this set of missions. So if we stay as Naoe for this, one by one is better. I think that would be, gathering them together would make her life harder. One by one makes her life easier. So let's go hunt the leaders one by one.
I'll take them down separately. Will be
Yeah.
easier to pick them off alone.
And now we know where they all are, according to that. Okay, multiple quests now up. We will take these people down one by one. Just because that way she can hide in the shadows and take them down that way. Right, let's go for the first one then. Yeah, definitely better for if we could swap to Yasuke and do them all, but we were trying to give them separate missions, stories essentially to do themselves, weren't we? So this first person is located. This is the corrupt blade. Is located in Harima, hides southwest of Miki, and is in Habayama camp. Let's have a look where that is. Okay. Harima. We've got to find where Harima is first and foremost. Foothills, Saki. Not seeing it, annoyingly. Okay. Southwest of Miki. I think it's somewhere we've not been then. What's that there? That's the Purge lenses. Yeah, I think it's an area we've not been to. By the looks of things. We're here currently. Harima must be round. If that's Miki, and he's southwest of that, it's down here somewhere. He's in a camp. It's going to be something like there, isn't it? So, my suggestion is then we go to the viewpoint and then we head southwest of there. Could also be there though, couldn't it? We can't. Do you know what? Let's send scouts out. Why am I trying to mess around with this? Let's send scouts out. 2 scouts here. He's actually at the viewpoint. He's at the viewpoint. Okay, that's even better. Right, we'll head for the viewpoint and take him out at the same time. That's why scouts are useful. Right, first one ready to rumble. So yeah, head to the viewpoint, take the guy down, and do the viewpoint at the same time. 2 birds, 1 stone. It's not too far away, to be fair. And we haven't been this area either before, so this opens up a new area for us. I know we can creep up on certain animals and draw them. I'm not sure we can do that with a deer. Not by the looks of it. Keep looking around in case there's anything to do on the way. Should we go for a run through the forest? Saying that, that's quite a tall area to try and get up, isn't it? As we've not been here, we don't know if there's any paths. There probably is a pathway to find, but we always manage to make our way through the forest generally. I do like the fact we're trying to keep the stories kind of separate to a degree, so they've all got, the Yasuke and Naoe have different missions to do themselves, and some missions they do together. I would guess that if you use them differently, they all have different conversation pieces depending on the missions you're doing. You know, Yasuke will probably say something else about these Ronin that are terrorizing the merchants compared to what Naoe says about them. We also need to do some more with the Hidden Blade as well and have a look where that's going to take us and see if we can find out more about that as well. Okay, we've got a nice vantage point here. So where are we now on the map? As I say, this is all new territory for us. I haven't been here before. Still forest, isn't it? Okay. Harima province discovered. Brand new province for us. Burned fields. Okay, we're getting close. Considering how high we were, we're going down for a viewpoint. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Hang on, we're nearly within 100 meters, so we've got to be a bit careful now. Okay. There's a camp there. That's just a camp. That's not the one we're after, I don't think. No, because he's not there. There's a lot of stuff in there we may have to go back and deal with in a minute, though. We'll focus on the mission at hand, but we may go back and grab the supplies for camp. So where is this guy, then? He's not showing up yet, is he? Oh, there's an actual camp up there. He is there, he's there. Okay. Obviously, I want to try and get to him on his own if we can. But if there's other people with him, we'll try and take them down too. I don't really know how big. Oh, it looks like quite a big camp, actually. Getting up to it's going to be a problem, I think. Yeah, getting up to this could be an issue. Unless we find the main path. Okay, there we go.
Almost there. No need to let the Kabukimono see me until I'm ready.
Okay, there's Ronin here. So we'll try and raid the camp at the same time, I think. Viewpoints up there. Where's the person we're after? It's not him, is it? Oh, it's over there. Okay, so he's next to the leader over there by the looks of things.
Careful. This place is on alert.
Place is on alert. To be fair, there's not many soldiers here. So I think, will I get seen taking him down from where I am now? That's the only question. They are looking kind of this way, aren't they? I could try a whistle.
What's making that sound?
Okay, nice corner assassination. They're both there. There's a chance for a double assassination here. That was a double assassination, but he got away. The corrupt blade managed to survive the assassination, and now it's fight time. That wasn't what we planned. One hit and we get a lot of health gone. He's so nearly down as well. Oh, missed the red one there. No! We're dead. Missed the red attack. I think it's too small a camp for alarm sweep. I didn't see any. I think it is too small a camp though. It was frustrating that he survived the double assassination, so he's stronger than Naoe's assassination at the minute. And so we need to level up her assassination skill. I don't know where it's going to put us back to. Just outside. Okay. So, yeah, assassination skill isn't quite high enough then, by the looks of things. At least that's lesson learned. Annoyingly, that was nighttime. It's now not nighttime.
Almost there. No need to let the Kabukimono see me until I'm ready.
Okay, double assassination won't work then. Although he does take the majority of his health down. So he does work to a degree. We've just got to be... Who was seeing us? I didn't see him over there. Don't know how he was seeing us. Right, let's take this guy down like we did before. Corner assassination. If there is only if there is only 2 people left, him and the other leader guy are walking together, and we do the double assassination again, if it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world, because then it's just 1-on-1. It was the fact that it's 3-on-1 doesn't help. Good morning, James. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad this morning. I was going to quickly check because mastery. Have we got any points left? 13 mastery points. Okay, let's upgrade our assassination, shall we? Adrenaline. Or maybe we can't. How have we got 13? Adrenaline chunks by 1. Damage at night. Vulnerable enemies. To be fair, I'll do that one while we're here. We've really got to start spending more of these points, I think. That was Assassin Shinobi. We can fly much faster. Increase damage of abilities, increase damage after vault. Keep forgetting to vault over people, to be fair. Nothing really there that's going to help us now. Tools. Smoke bomb. Adrenaline gain. Oh, can I have armor piercing? We'll take that one. I don't know what it is, but I just keep forgetting to spend these points. Tanto is our current weapon of choice. Let's do that one. Armor piercing by 3. Damage from behind by 2. Strike and backwards dodge. Let's give that one a little look as well. Okay, we've used the points. Hopefully that'll help us here. We've still got several people to deal with though, so we don't want to get seen if we can help it. That's the big thing. Oh, he's on his own this time, walking. Okay, 1 down. Oh, too far away. Not now, we're not. Come on. Okay, now it's just 2 people left. We're going to double assassination, and it's 1-on-1. There we go, corrupt blade. This time it's 1-on-1. This time we're taking them down. I don't know, I used one of her skills, but I don't know what it's actually done. That's why it's gone black and white. But I can't tell you what skill it was, because I need to look at that and see what the skills actually are. Okay, katana time.
Setsu will sleep more soundly tonight. 2 left.
There we go. It wasn't the best kill, but it wasn't too bad in the end. Need to have a look at what that skill was with the Tanto. Mainly because I don't know what I used it, but didn't actually quite understand what it did. Let's have a quick look at that. So that's ability there. She will automatically perform a quick evade before getting hit, lasting 20 seconds and up to 7 hits. Oh, okay, so we could have stood there while it was black and white, and she wouldn't get hit for 20 seconds, up to 7 hits. Should have stopped and just waited, shouldn't I? I'm doing good. You've been watching this game. It's like cool game. I think you get it through birth. I'm sure which person you buy. So personally, I would buy the $69 version for yourself. Mainly because the only benefit you gain for the other version is cosmetics. If you really like your cosmetics, then go for the other version. But personally, you don't gain anything out of it. The first DLC is free for everyone when it releases. So yeah, you're not going to gain that much from the expensive version. Like I say, I think you only gain cosmetics, don't you? From what I remember. Oh, I forgot my little boy messaged me. Ah, he's going to be upset when I message him back. I'll quickly just double check I'm not telling you a lie, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Because I've got the full version, it won't tell me. It might not tell me. Oh yeah, deluxe version. So you get is a hideout pack, a jewel pack, and mastery points with more expense, which is basically cosmetics. Yeah, unless you really want those cosmetics and a bonus 5 mastery points, then go for the expensive one. But if you're not fussed about cosmetics, and personally, you can find enough cosmetics within the game itself, I wouldn't bother. I'd buy this cheaper one, save yourself $20. First DLC is free anyway, when it releases. And there we go. That would be my advice. I'm someone that doesn't care about cosmetics, so for me, there was never any chance of buying the expensive version. If you get early access or stuff like that, then that's when I'll buy the expensive version. But generally, you don't need to on a lot of things. Right, we want the viewpoint here as well while we're here. Back, there's the... There's also a chest here as well we'll quickly grab before the viewpoint. Watchtower is another cosmetic we just gained from the hideout. Right, what we need to do is do viewpoint. We need to then check all the stuff we just picked up from killing this person. And then see if there's anything else around us still to pick up. Then we're going to go and find where the second one is. We've got 3 of these to do in total. And then that's going to come back tomorrow done. Yeah, no worries, James. I just don't see the point of wasting money if you don't need to. Mount Harbour synchronized. We'll just have a quick look around for new icons, as we haven't been here before, so there might be some new stuff show up. There's a big camp over there, isn't there? A few things around. That'll be added to the map in a second. There we go. Right, while we're here, I think there's still some loot on the floor, but while we're here, we did pick up some new weapons. Let's have a quick look to see if anything's better than what we're using. We picked up a new Kurisagama. We have tried using that a little bit. It's not too bad. I think it takes some getting used to, and I think it has to be pretty strong before you really want to be using it. That one is too high a level for us, though. It's level 24, so we can't use it just yet. And I think that's the only new weapon we picked up for her, to be fair. Yasuke, we got some new weapons for him by looks of things. So we picked up a new katana for Yasuke, but again, level 23, so he's not quite ready to use it. So I have to wait for that one. And I think that was all we picked up for him as well, actually. Yeah, seemed to be it. I would say the fighting feels different. I don't want to spoil things. I know you've been watching, so I'm going to try and be careful what I say. It gets explained later on in the game why Yasuke's fighting style is the way it is. And I think it's quite similar to some of the older games where you have to block and then attack. So you're reacting to the attacks rather than Valhalla, where the emphasis was full on just attack. This is a bit more react to their moves rather than just go full on force into it. You can go full on force, but 9 times out of 10 you're better off waiting and reacting to their attacks. So I'd say, yeah, but different to Valhalla's, but only because a Viking way of attacking is different to a Japanese style of fighting, essentially. And Naoe can fight as we just did, but she's better off not fighting and being from the shadows. There's a lot of people complaining the game's too difficult early on because Naoe's your character you're using, and she gets killed really easily. And it's but she's not meant to be fighting 1-on-1 or 5-on-1. She's meant to be hidden. And I think that's a bit people miss. So the fighting styles, I'd say there is some similarities to Odyssey, and probably a little bit to Valhalla, but they are different as well. And both characters react completely differently as well. That's the other thing. Right, we're going to go for the Laughing Man next. He is in Arima. Why have we got another objective showing up? Hang on. Oh, it's there. It's just because that one won't clear. Right, this one, Laughing Man, is the next one. We've taken down all 3 of these to get these ones done. We know where he is. Let's have a look. We'll send the scouts to really find out for definite. So he's in Harima, which is the bit we're in now. Where do we see Harima? A different views, you get different names come up. I'm sure Harima is round here. He is eastern Mount Kazagata. Where's Kazagata? Not seeing it on the map. And has established a camp near Cascade. Again, not seeing any of that on the map, to be fair. Oh, Harima's this whole area. I didn't realise that. Harima is this whole area then. Eastern Mount Kazagata. The warfields are over there. Valley. If he's in the east, he's round here somewhere, isn't he? I'm not seeing the Mount Kazagata though. Stealth with Naoe is massively beneficial. And with Yasuke, you don't get Yasuke for quite. We were like 20 odd hours in before we unlocked Yasuke. So Yasuke, you don't really get him till a lot later on. And with his style, it is block. You can go full on, Viking style. I'm going to kill everyone. Don't worry about blocking. Just kill. But you will take damage. It's not like a button masher where you can just mash the buttons and you'll win. That's the thing. There was a little bit more technical to it, which I like. There has to be some parrying, some blocking in there somewhere. But yeah, so Naoe stealth. Yasuke not so much. Yasuke can't do stealth. Okay. Kazagata. We can't see Kazagata on here. Eastern Mount Kazagata. Not seeing it. And it could be me not seeing it, to be fair. This is Mickey. We'll send out a scout and see if the scout will tell us anything. Send out one. No. Answer that, scout. Let's go further this way. Hang on a second, what's that? That's the post town. Crossing. It's because we've not been to any places round here, it's going to be a bit more difficult to find him. Near a cascade. A cascade will be mountainous, surely. Let's try there. We'll send a scout. No. Okay, this one may be a little bit more difficult to find. Let's have a look at the other one. We may have more luck finding him first. Northern Mount Kazagata. Okay. They're both in Mount Kazagata, but he's northern Mount Kazagata. Oh, Mount Kazagata's over here. And he's in the north of it. Near the border of... Is that Tamba? Yeah, okay, so... This one we've just got highlighted now, he's over here somewhere. By the looks of things. Because that's Mount Kazagata there. And then this one, if we track... is east... Right, okay, we now know where Mount Kazagata is. So he's east of Mount Kazagata. So he's over here somewhere. He's established his own camp near a cascade. Cascade's water, I think. I'm going to use my last scout, I think. No. I think he's more over this way. I think Cascade's water related. I think. So I think is this way, is my thinking, roughly that way. We're currently here. So what we'll do, we're going to head up there. We've got this on the way to have a look at. As well, purge corrupt entities. We'll have a look at that on the way, I think. It looks like we're heading north, essentially, and see what we come up against. Still got a couple of things to pick up in this camp. Now we've taken everyone down. So we don't want to miss anything here. One over here. Oh, a new Naginata for Yasuke there. Something over here. Where is it? Ah, just here. There we go, some more resources for camp as well. I think that is... I don't miss, there's something up there. Come here. Grab the resources. There we go. Right, I think that's everything done. So we want to be heading north essentially now, don't we? If we track that for a second, we want to be going that way. We'll have a look at this. We have still got her thing on. If we start to get ourselves in a bit of trouble, we'll swap to Yasuke maybe for the journey essentially. If things take a turn. Let's go and see what this corrupt entity thing is first. This is to do with the Animus. The Animus storyline is kind of the underlying storyline of the it's like a modern day story without being modern day. It's all about the Animus and something that's happening with the Animus that we're a part of, but we don't quite know why. But yeah, it's the modern... Whoa, that's a long slide. It's the modern day story without being modern day. There's a lot of people complaining there's no modern day story as well. This is the chop. Okay. A lot of gold here. What is the chop? And our thing is it in here or is it? It's actually in here. Okay, so we're going to have to take this down. It says purge corrupt entities. My guess is we have to take everyone down. It's my guess. Which is night time, which is the best time to be us. Because we can take everyone down silently here. Hopefully. Well, there's 4 together over there, could be a problem. There's a lot less to the right hand side, and some of these people aren't red. Oh, there he is. He is now. Right, how many... That's him down. Ah, we just gained a key. How do we gain a key without actually going to the body? Right, there's another marksman there we need to be a little bit careful of. Too far away doing damage.
I have to stay low.
Marksman down. They'll find the body now, he just fell down. We've only got 1 kunai left here. There's 3 soldiers and I've got 1 kunai. Are they saying that? That's 1. I don't know if there's an alarm here. That's something I'll be aware of as well, I think. One's found the body, I think. He's down as well. Right. From this side, we're now practically safe. We can collect everything and grab our kunai back. I'm not too sure what the Animus mission is here. I'm guessing it is just take everyone out. Lots of resources for camp. We should be able to build that dojo by the time we get back. Right, there's kunai restocked. There's still people to deal with though. And there's treasure in this building here as well. Take it there's no one inside. No. We'll loot that. Thank you, James. More cosmetics for camp. Right, no one in here. Probably went a bit high, really. How many do we think are left? 5 potentially. No, 6, 7. More than I thought there was. Okay, there's more than I thought was left. We need to go high again then. Let's take out this guy. There you go. This is when we got to be. This is when I normally mess up. This is that was an accidental button press. This is when I generally mess up stealth because I rush it. So this is where we got to be careful. The purge corrupt entities also bar is filling, which is good. So that's something to be aware of. We still need one of those big wet club weapons for Yasuke. We haven't unlocked that yet. That's what we need to do. 2 of these big guys are going to be tricky to kill from distance. Okay, from here, I think I can hop across the poles over there, potentially without being seen. No, I got seen. For some reason, I thought a jump would be fine, but obviously wasn't. But we have vanished. That's why running away as Naoe is not a bad thing sometimes. Right, they will be searching. We'll let them search for a minute. That actually separates them nicely for us. We'll stay in the shadows for a minute. Him down. Okay, how many kunai have I got left? 1. Where did the other guy go? There was 2 down here sharing food. Got 1 over there looking for us. I think he's over there looking around. Right, kunai there. I needed my kunai back, that's why I needed to stop that. Might be able to do a corner assassination if he comes here. There we go. Don't think there's many left. I think we've nearly got the camp done. We nearly messed up. We nearly messed it up by getting seen, but I think we're okay. There's 3 left, essentially. 2 together over there, and there's 1 below. Once they separate, how many kunai we got? 4. They're all dead. Might even get a double assassination here. Can we do a double? Give me a double. It's not going to give me a double, is it? Okay.
I'll enjoy this.
Come on. Okay, it's telling me there's someone left because, although it says purge entities, it's not fully finished. Who have we missed? There's a guy over there. Where did he come from? Right, we'll grab the loot and then we'll go after that guy because he's over the other side anyway. A bit of loot to grab first. There we go, more for camp. More wood for camp. Lots of supplies. We did gain a key, didn't we? Which I bet is for in here. Yeah, unlocked door. Oh, he's seen us open the door, I think. There we go. We gained 600 data fragments from that, and we've now stabilised the anomaly. So that'll be more towards her animus level. I've got no smugglers left to smuggle resources, annoyingly. That's a shame. Just have to leave those behind, I think. Right, is that everything done? I think it is. Yeah, we'll go and get a kunai back from him, obviously. There we go. Job done. Purged the anomaly at the same time as taking down the camp. Wasn't perfect, but it worked in the end. I'm trying to do better with stealth. It is definitely take your time. That's the big thing I'm finding. Right, we didn't pick anything up for Yasuke there. Let's have a look for Naoe, sorry. We did pick up for Yasuke. What's Yasuke gained? Level 22 katana. So we'll swap that in now. We did gain a new Naginata as well. Back to Naoe. Mastery points? 2. Need to make sure we're spending these. I do want to try the Kushigama again. We gave it a bit of a go last time, but it didn't quite go in our favour. I like the idea of entanglement, to be fair, more than anything else. So let's put that on. And then we've got to wait for something else, I think, here. And we'll take that as well. So yeah, it's something I do want to try and use, but we're going to wait until the level 24 one is ready, which is only 2 levels away. Right, that's that done. We do need to have a quick look at Animus, because obviously gained a load of points. We have unlocked the next reward. So the next reward is gold, which is a crafting material that we use. Next reward looks to be a katana, to be fair. Whether we use any of these rewards, I don't know. They've got a very Animus kind of look to them, which I'm not a massive fan of. I'm not sure I want to be using a blade that looks like that. Kind of adds more futuristic stuff into something that doesn't need to be there. But we'll see. So, in terms of where we're going, we're still heading north, aren't we? We're thinking around this kind of area over here. So there is a town here. We'll discover more things as we progress here. We will be using Yasuke at some point as well. Just to give Naoe a break. That was just telling us about gold being used at the forge, but that must be the first bit of gold we've got then, to be fair. I thought we had gold previously. I don't know. Enemies or not enemies? Are they hurting the farmer? I think he is. Yeah, they're raiding the farmer's stuff.
What is it?
Let's go.
Okay, this could be a bit tricky for us, but we'll see. Still try and deal with the bow guy first. In fact, let's try this skill that we haven't used. We tried this last time. She will automatically dodge attacks. Up to 7. His armor's gone. I think she's got one more dodge in her. There she is. That's right. That's all her dodging done. That's quite a cool skill, to be fair. Right, he's down. Back. Katana time. So these guys were harassing the local by the looks of things. The local should give us information for helping. Yeah, he has. So we know we've done it right when we've helped the locals because they sit down to talk to us. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, otherwise.
Another day.
I have nothing to give.
That's fine. We don't need money.
Is there something I can do in return?
We could actually have refill scouts. No, world room is
I'm
good.
looking for information. Got any
Information is worth more than gold. What has he told us about? Okay. To the left hand side of where we are now, there's a rumour. Oh, Guardian Spirit. Naoe and Yasuke resolved to help a child orphaned in the turbulent wake of Oda Nobunaga's demise. Okay, interesting. Joint mission, that sounds like, as well. Anything else here to loot? There was a load of stuff in the building, I think. That's been destroyed.
You'll fall like the rest.
Well, oh, bandits. Okay, come on then. Well, if they won't attack, I'll attack instead, shall we? That's the thing, we will always be attacked by bandits and things like that. We're just going to always have our wits about us. Okay. More kunai and some resources for camp. We have got a boat here. I wonder if it's worth... I know it goes down... does it go through? Can we get through here by boat? If so, we could travel upriver. And that will take us to the east, which is roughly where we're heading. Yeah. I think if we can grab a boat here, we can sail up there. I was going to swap to Yasuke, but I think if we can grab a boat instead, we'll stick to Naoe for the minute. And let's grab a boat. So we think, are we heading the right way if we go we need to go right here. Just through there. Doesn't obviously mean we're going to miss out on some of the land pieces. Oh, we can't, there's no way through there, is there? There's me thinking this would be really clever. Yeah, we're not getting the boat through there. The idea was there. It just didn't quite work in the end. There's no way we're getting a boat through that. Okay. I'm considering there's a waterfall there as well. The idea was there, it just didn't work in practice. Okay, past the waterfall. So if there's a boat here now, this will be perfect. But no boats. Right, so we're heading, we think we need to head alongside the river, don't we? Is our thinking. And then it splits here. Eastern Mount Kazagata. It's got to be over here then. Viewpoint is probably nearby to that, I would guess. I've got no scouts to use until the season changes. If we happen upon something to do like this, I might swap to Yasuke just for So we give him a go, to be fair. I think this is a little camp by the looks of things. Are they enemies? How many enemies are here? Only 3 enemies.
Easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
Well, there's a couple of injured people here by the looks of things. Is that everyone? It is, to be fair. I don't like hurting injured people, but, you know. How are you not die? I've already killed you several times. And now he's dead. How is he getting up? Look. Now you're dead. he kept living even though we kept assassinating him. Right, rations are full. Anything else here to pick up? Obviously they've been attacked here, but by the looks of things at some point, someone's raided them. We've just finished them off. They were along the pathway we're heading, we couldn't do much about it. Yeah, the waterfall did put a wrench in the idea. Okay. I do like walking through the forest. It's quite calming, to be fair. Plus, you avoid guards, especially as Naoe. Main tracks with Naoe can be a bit treacherous at times. Whereas heading through the forest, you're generally quite safe. Ish. Depending where you are, I suppose. Okay, there's a bridge over there. There's a town here by the looks of things. Let's have a little look. Because if there's a chance of getting a fast travel point here, that would be handy. So we've got a little village and a shrine. So we do an offering to the shrine while we're here. That clears that off the map. Kitano Village. This is when we're going to find new missions and things here. No one wants to talk to us, it doesn't seem. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so we can buy a building here, which will give us a fast travel point. So we'll unlock that now. It's more so we can all fast travel when we want to be around this area next time, more than anything else. The other part of Kitano Village is over to the right-hand side. So it's all over there, to be fair. So if there's any missions to pick up here, it will be over the other side of the water.
Mother, please. You can't come all the way. My future comrades will tease me to death if they see you.
What's wrong with a mother caring for her son? I just want to make sure you make it to the camp.
A mum wants
safely.
to follow her son to camp.
Don't worry about me.
This might not be a mission, but these conversations are just the living world around you.
Hideout. You'll see.
I'm sure Lord Hideyoshi's mother still worries about him too.
He so wants to walk into camp. I'm sure his campmates, his fellow soldiers, will appreciate his mum taking him there. Right, we have got something to read over here as well. That's the big thing about this, and in most Assassin's Creed games, to be fair, stopping and listening to conversations is quite a big deal. They offer you so much insight into the world around you. So this is going to be about rice farmers. Hopefully pronunciation for this one will be better. Agricultural tools used in feudal Japan were relatively easy to maintain and did not require high levels of skill. The construction and maintenance of sluices to supply water to the plots and the occasional use of a water mill or water pump was done by manual labour. In early spring, the soil was prepared with a light plough or ard pulled by an ox. During harvest, various tools were used, such as hoes, spades, shovels, flails, billhooks, and sickles. Both men and women worked the fields, but women largely handled the planting. Men supported the planting with rhythmic cheers. Men supported the planting with rhythmic cheers to maintain a steady pace for the women. So the women planted the rice, the men stood on the sidelines cheering to give them a rhythm to plant it to. Yeah, okay. Farmers typically worked barefoot in the muddy rice fields. They wore large hats made of rice straw to protect themselves from sunburn, and some women, and occasionally men, wore a muslin cloth or a scarf to partially cover their faces and avoid insect bites. Women would also roll up the bottom of their kimonos to mid-calf or knee height. There were 2 periods during the agricultural season called Hare and Ki. The Hare days were days of celebration and feasting when no work was done. On average, there was 1 Hare day every 10 days. The Ki days were ordinary days dedicated to work. During the off-season, farmers might take part in collective hydraulic projects, repair a neighbour's roof, craft tools, sell goods, purchase fertilizers, and other tasks that could benefit themselves or the community. So other than the men stood on the sidelines cheering, most of that was correct. I like the idea they celebrate 1 in every 10 days for the sake of celebrating. Nice little village. Now, I'm guessing there's no missions to pick up. We don't know until we're near people, do we? That's the thing. Child on their own. Someone's house. Don't think there was anything to pick up here, mission-wise, by the looks of things. So we're still heading north here if we think we're still on the right path. There is a pathway, actually, we can follow now. Runs alongside the village. I know I said pathways can be dangerous for Naoe. But we should be okay, hopefully. People planting. Spreading fertilizer over there by the looks of things. For all of Ubisoft's criticisms, and I've said this on previous games, they do make fantastic living, breathing worlds. They really do. What are these guys doing? Trying to fix the car? Don't mind me, just passing. There's a little camp up there by the looks of things. So you establish a camp near Cascade. I think there's a little camp up there. Right. Let's have a look where we are. There's a little camp up here. I don't know where Cascade is. That's the only thing. I don't think he's there though. I think we carry on up. I think we stick to a plan because I think the viewpoint here would give us more idea of where he is potentially. We know this is when I start doubting myself and start thinking, right, okay, what we should have done is got all 3 of these remaining, well, 2 now remaining people to meet us at the shrine, and we could have taken them out in one go rather than look for them. But in looking for them, we're actually exploring at the same time, which is never a bad thing. There's people here, they're dressed differently. Saying that farmers in the jungle just started doing rice fields like they're doing China, Japan, old fish. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard about the rice in that. I've still not played the new one, to be fair. I know I used to play all the time, but I just don't have the time now. Either that or I fall asleep, so I haven't played the new one, to be honest. Have you played the new one, Crazy Eyes? What's it like? While we're here, let's give it a quick save. I've just realised we've been over an hour and we haven't saved once. "27 hours in." There we go. Right. There are people here. These are dressed a bit more brightly. Red Bridge. Where's our viewpoint? That's the question. I'm taking a marker off. There's something here. What's this? Keys. Okay, so there's some keys here for the Animus. 30 keys. Our viewpoint is further on. Further up the hill. Yeah, the world around us is incredible. This is a shrine, isn't it? It's got to be. Yeah, the viewpoint's here as well. There'll be a shrine. Hopefully a knowledge point, to be fair. Can we pay our respects here and gain a bonus? We can indeed. Every time we see a shrine, we've got to do it because the bonuses can be quite handy. The critical hit strength is temporarily increased. Right, there is a knowledge point to pick up here as well. I don't think the guy after's here. Although we never know. Was this not the path to the shrine? Have I gone wrong somewhere? I thought that was the path to the shrine. I'm not sure if I've gone wrong or the shrine path just gets broken. Well, we'll do our usual thing. We'll make our own way through. Not too sure what happened to the path there, to be fair. Okay, viewpoint is just over there. Shrine is now behind us. This is Mount Sen. Right, viewpoint's over here. Oh, it's above us there. Okay. Kind of lost the path to the shrine. I don't quite know what happened to it. But we'll do the viewpoint first since it's already here. And hopefully this will help us sharp where our guy is. Look at that view though. That is an incredible view. All the change, yeah, I know. That's what put me off. To be fair, lack of time to play of like multiplayer or anything just made me think it's not worth spending the money on something I'm barely going to use in a minute. That's the thing. I'd love to do a series for the channel like we've done in the past, but I just think it's a lot of time. That's the problem. Okay, there's our... Oh. Okay, Kujikiri, for those that aren't aware, we did those quite early on in the game with Naoe. They give you a knowledge point, but also you go back in time and learn more about her past, who she is, why she is the way she is. I thought we'd done them all because we had to do 4 originally for her, and we did all 4. That's a new one. So I wonder if we're going to see more of her past the game, which I wasn't expecting. That's Mount Sen. So we know he's not here, the guy we're after. But we also know if he's eastern Mount Kazagata, Mount Kazagata's here, he's going to be around here somewhere, isn't he? Essentially. If I knew what Cascade was, that would help. Near a cascade. It's got to be water related, surely. But I could be wrong. Okay, let's go back. We've got a Gijikiri to do while we're here. That'd be a knowledge point. I think we need 2 more points to rank up as well. We are very close to getting the next rank of knowledge up. This one will definitely go a long way to helping. We got, what's this here first? We can pray again here for another bonus. Do we get multiple bonuses? Or do they stack? Or do they take over the last one? We've never prayed twice close together. So this will be interesting to see. Okay, so it replaces the last one. So affliction build up is now temporary increase. That replaces the last one. Right, Kijikiri. These are really tricky to get right, so bear with us if we get this wrong to start with. I'm not a massive fan of quick time events. I do struggle. There is an option in the options to actually turn these off, so it does it for you. But I feel that would be cheating. So although I struggle, I still try. Keep wanting to press X on the downs. I don't know what it is, but I so want to press X on the downs. Wrong one. It's quite fast, this one, compared to others as well. I don't remember the others being this quick. Wrong one. I'm the same with rhythm games. I'm not very good at rhythm games either. I think we did it. There we go.
Tomorrow is a mountain built with the rocks of today.
Are we going back in time, or is it just a moment of reflection? Moment of reflection. Okay, so it doesn't go back in time anymore. Mount Sen Kijikiri complete though. Knowledge point gained. That's what we wanted. And they leveled up again as well. Then let's have a look at knowledge points now. We are 1 away from ranking up to rank level 4 for knowledge. To unlock a load more skills. And we're nearly level 23 as well. But yeah. Do we need... We've already got the codex entry for that. I don't understand why it's come up again. That's not what I wanted. I want world map. So, we know he's not here. We thought he might be. There is an undiscovered location here. So let's head there next. And see if that's where he is. We're still trying to find the location of the Laughing Man. If he's established a camp, then it should be a big camp, I would assume, with other soldiers. Which we've got to try and find it. Nice little slide. Well, if the seasons change before we find him, then we can use scouts again, but we've got no scouts currently active. We've run out trying to find the others. Right, if this is a camp, this possibly could be him. And then we've only got one more to find. What is this? It's also known what a cascade is. I don't quite know what the meaning of cascade is. I thought water. Oh, I think we found him. So this is Blackstone Cascades, according to what has just come up. So, I reckon he's here. He established a camp near a cascade. I think we found him. Patrick, good morning. How are you? We have found him. I'm pretty sure. Right, we're going to be sneaky. Yeah, he's here. We have found him. See who else is here. See what we can do here to take everyone down. And try not to get seen. There he is, the Laughing Man. The penultimate guy we need to take down here. Is it just the two of them? He has got a Ronin with him. I think it's just the two. Now, I don't know if we're strong enough to do an assassination. Or if we can even get close enough to do one, to be fair. I need to get to that rock ledge above. There is one there. Is it? I might be able to go via the tree. Looking at that, there's a tree we can use to get above him. The double assassination may fail, but taking out the Ronin that's with him means it's one-on-one after that. We'll swap to Tanto, because that will make a difference. I'd rather this was at night, to be fair, but there we go.
Almost there. No need to let the Kabukimono see me until I'm ready.
Right, just double check there's no one else here. So how are you doing, Patrick? I could take out the Ronin on his own. Can I get a headshot? Keeps moving his head. Stay still. Not clearly. Okay, Ronin's out. Assassinate. Laughing man.
One more Kabukimono to silence, and the people
Still,
of
some folks it takes a long time to set up, but some people don't. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the thing that stops me doing it. To be fair, 2 mastery points gained as well. There, Laughing Man is now down. We leveled up, level 23. I will say these cascades are pretty nice. Ah, there's something there to pick up. We need to go over there in a second. I think there's no treasure to be found in the water of the cascades, no? No. Okay, we have got one more person to find. Let's go and grab what this is over here. I'm not too sure what it is. And then we'll have a look at the clues for the final person we need to deal with. Ah, it's another of these little shrines that we can give an offering to. I'm glad you're good, Patrick. Glad you're good. Okay. Let's have a look at the clues for the final person we need to take down in this group. The Laughing Man is done. We've got the Peacock is the final one. So he's in Harima. He's in northern Mount Kazagata near the border of Tamba. So, the border of Tamba is here. If he's in the northern part, he's got to be up here somewhere, hasn't he? Yeah, northern Mount Kazagata. Mount Kazagata's there. And is near the border. It's going to be somewhere around here. I can't change season yet. I'll get scouts back to be exact positioning, but we need to be making our way somewhere over there, essentially, I think. In whatever way we can. And hopefully we can get the last one done. Then we'll probably swap to Yasuke and try and do a mission with him. We haven't used him at all today so far. But we did give these missions to Naoe to complete. And the Peacock is the last one. There's still so much of the map to explore. In the areas we've already been in as well, there's so much still of the map to go and see and do. And we noticed more little mini missions showing up we need to have a look at as well. We could be right. I don't know if riding through this would work, to be fair. I know I don't use a horse very often, especially on a place we've not been before, just because you can miss things too easily. But I also don't think it'd be able to work over here because the terrain's so bad. Right, heading that way. The borders over there. There's a lot of just forest growth here, isn't there? Let's have a look on the map. So there is some water coming up. There possibly might be a way. What we should do is follow that down and head up this. That's a road there, isn't it, or path essentially? So it might be worth following that if we can. Once we get down to this water. Yeah, water is just coming up. Wind's picking up as well. The change in seasons must be coming. At least we don't get hurt sliding down, to be fair. Right, this is the water that we saw. Oh, there's a camp over there for supplies. Always worth taking down camps for supplies. So let's take down the camp that's here. And then try and get to around here and then go north there, I think. Again, we'll try and do the camp silently as always, especially as Naoe. We could swap to Yasuke for the camp, to be fair, but these small camps don't have alarms. And generally, they're quite quick and easy to clear.
Stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
Same as last time, they've been attacked. So there's some of them are already struggling. Okay. Last time we managed to assassinate him quickly, this time didn't work. There we go. These guys, last time we assassinated, then they stood up and had to do it a second time. Yeah, okay. We have to do it twice. I don't know what that is and why we can't just kill them when they're on the floor, but for some reason it doesn't like it. Right, got a bit of loot here. Some money. To be fair, there's not many supplies here, but it all adds up, doesn't it, when we go back to camp? We need to build this dojo. But yeah, they seem to have been attacked by someone. Right, we were going to go and follow the water, weren't we? Yeah, follow the water. There is a path. Hopefully that'll take us somewhere close to where we need to be. At least we are opening up the map. That's the big thing. Is the map is now becoming a bit clearer because we're exploring as well. Right, what do we got here? That's a bridge, but it's a bit different looking to other bridges we've seen, isn't it? Lover's Lake. We've discovered Lover's Lake. Let's not do anything silly here then. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Follow the road and turn right. There is actually something over here. Watchtower. I don't want it to be a camp, ideally. I'm hoping village of sorts. There is some treasure in there, though. It does look a bit run down. I don't think we're going to get in trouble for being in here. What's the treasure? More stuff for camp. Yeah, I think we are allowed in here. I don't think it hasn't gone yellow, so. There's a viewpoint. Is that one that we knew about? Yeah, that's taken us. Actually, this is taking us off the. Not where we want to be going, really. If we want to keep on track of finding the peacock, this isn't the right way. The way for us is this way. Well, we found Lover's Lake. At least that's something. Unusual in Assassin's Creed franchise, so the horse will jump off the cliff anyway. Oh, really? I've not heard that. Another shrine. I wonder what bonus we can get this time. But yeah, I'd not heard that about the horses, to be fair. Well, because I don't use the horse very often, so I probably wouldn't have noticed. But sometimes you could jump off the cliff if both survive. That's mad. Armor piercing is increased. That's a good one. Armor piercing temporarily increased. That's not a bad one. Another shrine here. Not one we can pray at. Just another shrine. There's shooting going on here. What's the shooting from? We may have to swap to Yasuke if it's really bad. Well, some people are fighting. The reds and the yellows, I assume. I don't really want to get involved. I kind of just want to sit and watch and see who wins, don't I, really? There's treasure on the left-hand side. No treasure on the right. I think the Reds are winning. Miss. Oh, that's a big hit. This may have been a bad idea. So it's black and white because of one of the skills we've got for her, where she dodges all the attacks for 7. Come on then. Oh, I should have blocked that. We actually did a vault over for the first time. Not managed to do a vault until then. There we go. We gained the resources. We did let them fight each other first, to be fair. It's quite nice to see 2 different sides warring away from yourself as well, though. Right, that's everything. We were just passing through as well. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's always myths, though, isn't there? Mythbusters. There was something the other week I saw about a completely different game, and they were busting myths to do with it. Bandits. I didn't click that these guys are bandits. I should have done. Whoa, that was a big hit. Can't quite see where I'm attacking, to be fair. No! Right. You're down. Swap weapon, Tanto. Mainly for the speed. His hits are massive. Right, he's down. One guy left. And I completely missed him there as well. He's down. Just walking past these guys as well. There is something there to pick up. Yeah, we're walking past these bandits and they decided to attack. What is that there? That's got to be... They're keys, aren't they? Yeah. More animus keys. There's nothing else here, is there, to pick up? Unfortunately, just some bandits. That's a bandit as well, isn't it?
Could be trouble.
There he is. No trouble. Some annoying bandits that decided to get in our way. Right. Still looking for the peacock. We're nearly at where we kind of thought the marker should be. Which means somewhere around here. Hopefully we'll find him. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. So the details we have is in north of Mount Kazugata, which is where we are now. This is the north of Kazugata. And it's near the border of Tamba. The border is literally here. Along this line. There's something here we'll go and have a look at, and then it's basically have a look along here. and see if we find the guy. He'll be in a village or a camp. He's not going to be out in the open, I don't think. Hang on. That's a camp. We got 2 enemies. He's not there. He's not one of those though. But again, I think they're just. Oh, they're bandits. Are they? Are they? Yeah, they're hurting the other 2. Okay. There we go. Always help the locals. Although them locals ran off. Normally they stay and give us the information. They ran off instead. They normally stay. Right. We're looking for a camp, or we're looking for something that gives us an indication where this guy is. And we don't want to. I don't really want to cross into Tamba. What level is Tamba? 35. Yeah, I don't want to cross into Tamba if we can avoid it. I don't know. It seemed like a trap, didn't it? It looked like they were fixing a cart, and as we walked past, they attacked us. So yeah, potentially a trap set by the bandits. So the Tamba border we're about to cross, and again, like I say, I don't really want to go into Tamba. That would be bad. Well, I'm just gonna... okay. I think we need to head west, don't we? We head west along here. We're looking. I don't really know exactly what we're looking for. Oh, we got. Hang on. Animus is saying we've got a reward. We have got a reward. Okay. Okay, this is where something I didn't really want to happen. We have now got enough keys unlocked to gain the Cerulean Flux for Naoe. This is a legendary Tanto. Again, I'm in 2 minds whether to use these. If anything, displaying them in the hideout would probably be a better option. Because it's too futuristic for my liking. When you crossed the bridge, there was a prisoner trap. Ah, okay. Possibly then. Yeah, it's too futuristic for my liking, to be fair. What's the next reward? Encrypted data file. Now, that'd be more interesting. I don't mind collecting them, as we're going to do it naturally, but I'm kind of loath to use them once we have them collected. Can I go into my main menu? Inventory. So this Tanto is here. Of course, it's not massively better than what we're using. We're using the Ink Spiller currently. Because the other one needs leveling up if we want to go back to using it. Yeah, it's not massively better. Again, it is more the look of it that bothers me. It's too futuristic for my liking. Oh, we gained a trinket as well by looks of things. I didn't notice that. When did we gain a trinket? Okay, we gained a legendary trinket at some point. I didn't know we gained this, to be honest. More health, more adrenaline gain. Vulnerable damage then. We lose critical damage and gain adrenaline gain. Flight of the Baggaby. We'll swap it in. I didn't even know we gained it, to be fair. So you think there was when you crossed the bridge, there was you were in a prison or trap in the floor? Oh, really? I didn't notice that. But yeah, I think we need to head west. Especially if it's in this northern... I'm going to... It's giving me Tamba. I didn't want to unlock Tamba. We're not in Tamba, though, are we? No. When are we going this way? There's something there. Potentially, he could be there. All we know is his northern area and is near the border. Let's try and head that way and see if we can see if he's anywhere near there. Last one as well, and then we've completed this group of people. Just a building. Okay, we think there's something that way, is essentially why we're heading there. Oh no, hang on. We found it's there.
Almost there.
He's
No
here.
need to let the Kabukimono see me until I'm ready.
There he is. That is the peacock. That's the person we're looking for. He is wandering the border. Okay, we've got to get this right. Especially since he has got a Ronin with him. Assassination here would be amazing if we do it in one. Maybe a double as they walk past. I wasn't expecting just to bump into him like this. But yeah, let's see if we can get a double assassination here. Ignore the first one. I want a double if possible. There we go, we got him. Obviously, we've now got to take on this person.
People of Setsu can get on with their lives.
I'll look over there.
We do need to kill this guy. There we go. He's down now. Okay, we've done it. That is the final guy done. Annoyingly, the guy attacking us had to be dealt with first. Let's have a look at the objectives. Down here. That is the Kabukimono defeated. E-Flag, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like button, much appreciated. We have taken down the Kabukimono. With that though, we now have this done. We need to go and speak to Shinyo, who gave us the mission in the first place. So the Ronin who have been causing trouble are dealt with. So we'll fast travel back to where he is. All the way down here. We'll have to go to a house there, won't we, and travel across. Because there's no easier way of getting there. But in doing so, we've unlocked some more. The map, gone to a new area. Yeah, not too bad, thank you, fans. Not too bad. I'm glad that's done. We'll we'll move to something to do Yasuke. Seasons have changed as well, so we'll have our scouts back. But we'll probably try and find a mission for Yasuke to do next. There's still plenty of missions to do. That's just another group of people dealt with. We better have a look at gear as well, because we gained some new stuff, didn't we? So, gear-wise, let's have a quick look. Naoe gained nothing from that. Did she have anything that was level 23? No, we're waiting on that, aren't we, to use that? 24, so we can use the Kazuyagama. We're waiting for her. And then, yeah, Yasuke. What did he gain? He has got a level 23 katana that we're waiting on. Loses ability damage and gains a lot of gains a lot of weapon damage, to be fair. I'll put that one on for him. He also gained other weapons. He gained a new bow. That's better than his current one. The sleight of hand. And that's all him gained. We also gained some mastery points. We've got 5, but we're holding off because we need 1 more knowledge point and then we'll unlock a load more skills. So we'll hold off on spending that. Okay, so we need to get to the shrine. This was the person who gave us the quest, told us about these Ronin that were causing trouble for everyone locally. Now we've dealt with them all. We need to go and just say it's done, essentially. I need to take my marker off as well. There we go. We'll speak to the guy and then we'll probably give it a save as well, because obviously it's been a while. So let's quickly get across to the shrine, tell him it's done. All of them are down, all the Ronin are dealt with. There should be no more trouble now for the locals. And that's another set of missions done at least. We have picked up missions along the way. There's a child that we need to go and rescue, I think. I think that came up on the way when we was trying to find all the Ronin, to be fair. There we go. But yeah, we'll do a little bit as Yasuke as well after this is done, just so it breaks it up a little bit. Right, let's speak to him. Happy days, job is done.
Did you see the Kabukimono?
I saw them, and they agreed to stay
They agreed to stay away.
From Setsu.
Why did you do that? They were the most interesting thing in this dusty place.
Of course.
Ah, I know. I'll put on plays. Keep their stories alive.
Oh, like they do in no theater?
Oh, no. No plays are boring. Mine will have more songs. And dancing. I'll name them after the Kabukimono, and everyone will come see my kabuki plays.
Izumi, you must not bother these good people with fantasies. Back to your studies. The resilience of youth. When she's older, she may even appreciate the peace you brought to her people. Thank you.
There we go. We get a bit of a thank you for doing it. The Kabukimono quest complete. 5,000 XP. That levels us up to level 24, I think. There we go. Just let him catch up for a minute. A mastery point to add to our collection. Cool. That does mean now we can use the new weapon for Naoe, which we'll put on now. We'll take off the katana and put it on. We've got to get. I want to get used to using it. So if we go to objective, what do we want to do next is the question. As I say, there's still lots to do everywhere. We see what these people do as well, dishing back through. We've got the Corrupt Dakan. We've got the Iron Hand Guild as well. Do we know where any of these are? He's known by his allies. He's in Omi. We've got obtaining intel there. We still need to do that for the blade. Junjiro wants us back there again. People of Omi. Oh, we could go and see our Sensei, actually. That might not be a bad thing to do. Go and see our Sensei. He is in Omi, which is all the way over here. But this is where Yasuke spent a lot of his time. Is within Azuchi. So his house is here. Southwestern part of the town. So it must be around here then. Potentially there. Yeah, potentially over there then, I think. We'll head there. We'll fast travel as Yasuke as well. We need to change the animus as well. And we'll go and see how this mission plays out. As I say, this is back to where Yasuke, chose his name, spent a lot of his time training. We also need to head back to the Hideout. Upgrade that as well. I've just remembered we haven't done that yet. And see if there's any gear to upgrade, which we probably should upgrade some of our gear to our current level. That final knowledge point as well is horse riding there. Failed miserably trying to do it yesterday. But it may be worth giving that another go today. We've got 10 mastery points. We still need to get that other weapon. I don't want to buy it. I want to find it naturally, and then we can unlock a load of skills. But yeah, all his armor, we're now level 24, and all the armor is 19 at highest. So we do need to upgrade our armor. Refill supplies. But let's go and see if this is where our Sensei lives or not. It's so different using Yasuke just because his style is so different. Yasuke is also quite liked here compared to other places. I don't want to destroy the fence or anything, but climbing over. I could be wrong, this may not be where the Sensei is, but it's the only bit that's not... Oh, there he is, Sensei is there. And we were right then. It's just because it had a question mark next to it made me think, it must be the location. Oh, Animus, what I remember. If I don't want to, we might as well earn the points while we can, just in case we have to fight. Activate Animus. There we go. But yeah, we do need to go back to the hideout. I just want to get all that done. Nobatsuna's house. So this is our Sensei's house, essentially.
Nobutsuna Sensei's estate. So much has happened since we last saw each other.
Let's go and say hello.
It is good to see you again, Yasuke. What of the days since Honnoji?
New allies and fresh purpose guide my steps, Sensei. But it is not the same as before.
It is not. We will not see anything like the days of Lord Nobunaga's reign again. Ambitions and dreams are but leaves in the wind.
I never thought I would outlive him. But all things must pass. Even power and valor such as his.
So it is with us all. So it is with myself. But your loyalty has proven you worthy of bearing this flame. It is time, Yasuke. Open the scroll.
Oh,
Sensei,
yes.
you honor me before my time. I am not
So Yasuke was given a
Your
scroll
sword is ready.
when he passed
But in
all the
your
tests.
heart,
But he wasn't, he was told he wasn't allowed to read it.
after my disgrace, my finest students scattered across the land in search of new techniques.
Don't we have to take down all the new
Seek out
students?
these masters of the art, Yasuke. Prove to them that my sword school remains unbroken, and they will.
This will be a whole
teach
new
you
quest line
how
as well.
the samurai's weapons may bloom in battle.
I will prove your faith in me, Sensei, and return your champion.
Yeah, this will be a whole new quest line. Of finding all the
There's
old
one thing
students.
I wish to ask. Will you drink with me? 1 cup of sake. Just one.
Your potential is matched only by your impudence. Fine. 1 cup of sake.
Sensei will
But
drink with him.
only when you return
Okay.
in triumph.
So Yasuke now has a purpose. And it is a whole new quest line. We'll have a quick look at that in a second. I'm guessing there's nothing inside the house. No, not by the looks of it. So, let's have a look at this whole new quest line I've just unlocked for Yasuke. The students, they're all going to be all over the place as well. Oh, they are in they're in Omi. He's not in Omi, he's in Ki. Yamata, Wakasa, Yamato. Okay, so there is one here. So this one here, we may as well go and do now. This is Marume Nagayoshi. So we'll go and find him first. My only downside is we're definitely not... our gear isn't leveled enough, I don't think, for this. I've already done all these, haven't I? There you go. Yeah, to make sure the exclamation point's gone. So while we're here, we may as well find that person, go and deal with him. So they are in Omi, which is where we are now. They are in southwestern Azuchi, where we are now, and near bridges leading into town. So there's a bridge here that leads into town. Potentially a bridge up here and here. So we'll have to try this bridge first. I'm hoping we're strong enough based on the fact we haven't really got our gear upgraded as we should have done, but we'll see. It does say near bridges. This is a bridge, not bridges. So I don't think this is the right location.
At least he died
with a spear in his hand. But it feels like only yesterday that he was a babe in my arms.
Crying over someone that's been killed. There's shooting going on nearby as well. What's the shooting? It's over there, isn't it? Okay, so he's not here. Unfortunately. When it says near bridges, I'm wondering if it's meaning over here, because there's several bridges in one place over here. So I wonder if it does mean over there. So let's go through town and see. But yeah, our gear's a bit under level, but we should be okay, hopefully. We can, with Yasuke, we can now block unblockable attacks, or we can at least parry them. That does give us an advantage. So the red attacks can now be blocked if you get the timing right. It'll be interesting to see how this first one works, to be fair. I'm guessing not going to be simple, would be my guess. Ah, hang on. Is that him there? There's something there. May have found him. I think once this is done, we'll head back to the hideout and do that as well.
I was on the Shigaru under him at the Battle of Ohata.
What was he like?
His swordplay was beautiful.
They're talking about someone. The notice board is what we're here for.
Red with blood.
I'm glad we're not the ones he wishes to duel.
So they're talking about the guy we were going to duel in a minute.
Cats of all places. You know I can't stand cats. It's dogs I adore.
Isle of Cats, by the looks of things, where we need to go.
Okishima, the Isle of Cats. Sure to bring a smile to a sad face. Charming.
So Isle of Cats, it sounds like. No, not is that not the notice? Okay, that's about the Isle of Cats, though. So somewhere there's an Isle of Cats. I'm assuming, isn't there a real island in real life that's got a load of cats living on it? Wild cats. I'm pretty sure there is a place near Japan, or within its territory maybe, where cats do live wildly on an island. I'm pretty sure there is a real place. So I wonder if that's a little nod to that. Okay, there's a load of bridges here. Oh, there's something to our left. I'm guessing we've got to find the right notice board. I hear someone shouting over there. There's a notice board here.
Nagayoshi has been running his mouth, challenging everyone. Will you duel him?
I'm a pacifist now. I have renounced all ways of violence.
Some are a
You
pacifist.
sound like a Jesuit. You even took on a new name when you converted, didn't you?
I did, but my faith is none of your concern.
It is the speed with which he prepares the noodles. So quick, almost instant. It's the
They are talking about the guy we're going to go in the duel.
secret ingredient.
Chef Hong's noodles. The best in Wakasa.
There's actually talking about noodles.
All the land. This is not what I'm
No,
looking
it's
for.
not what we're looking for as well. So they were talking. We thought it sounded like they were talking about the guy who wanted to duel, and instead they were talking about noodles. Okay. There's another note. Oh, there's a notice there. Let's take my marker off the map just because it's annoying. We found where he is. Or where the notice board is, anyway. I'm assuming the notice board will then lead us to him, essentially. Let's go and find out. But the people around the notice board are generally talking about what the notice board says.
My sensei sent me to represent our technique in a duel. But have you seen the notices? It's against Marume Nagayoshi.
Isn't that what you came here to do?
He's undefeated.
Undefeated?
Unrivaled under the sun.
So this one of those three was sent to duel him as part of their school.
Marume Nagayoshi of Shinkage Ryo challenges any and all to a duel by the road that leads north out of Azuchi. That is him. Nobutsuna Sensei student. And a familiar face. This time will be
so
different.
Yasuke knows him from his time learning from his sensei. Okay, so we now have more information on where he's going to be. North leading out. Do we need to read? I think we need to reactivate it, don't we? Yeah. It's north of Azuchi. He's at a beach near the trade harbour. So, north of Azuchi, he's at a beach near the trade harbour. I might only guess it's going to be somewhere around here then. Or could it... that's kind of north. Ah, there we go. It's there. So it wasn't over here like we thought. It's over here. So we'll head straight for him. Hopefully we're strong. In fact, I'll give it a quick save. Hopefully we're strong enough to take him down. But this is someone that Yasuke knows from his time learning from his sensei. So a familiar face of sorts. What we should quickly do actually is change weapons. So there's no point having a bow on for this. We're going to want, if we want to switch weapons during the fight, I want the big club, but we haven't actually unlocked it yet. We need to find one. We'll stick on that. So we've got a choice of two weapons, katana or the other thing that I can't remember the name of. We've just discovered this is a temple here, isn't it? Yeah, I take it. Although it's a temple, there's no knowledge point to be gained from it, unfortunately. Trade harbour. What is it? There should be traders here then, in theory. That we should be able to find. Well, none are showing up, to be fair. But we'd at least find a harbour master or someone we could trade with, but no one is showing up. Oh, there is down there. There we go. Always worth a quick check with the traders because we're still looking for tea sets.
I bring items across the four seas.
May end up having to buy one of those weapons just to unlock it for Yasuke, to be fair. The way it's going. Don't need rations, don't need any of those. Hideout resources, crafting materials, that's all he's got.
I will come back another
But at least
time.
we know if we need resources for Hideout, we can buy them if we need to from merchants. Right, let's find the guy. Over this way. There he is. Okay, are we ready for this? We've got a duel of previous students and a familiar face to Yasuke.
Yasuke, over here. Yasuke, seasons have passed since our days on the training grounds of Azuchi Castle. What brings you here?
I have learnt much since we last met, Marume Nagayoshi. To attain mastery, I must be tested by one who has done the same. I have come to duel you again.
Tell me what you have learned, then. What is the path to victory against a strong opponent?
Chopping the head off.
Nobutsuna Sensei said the mind shifts with everything it confronts. To counter my opponent, I must watch and understand their moves keenly.
You have committed our sensei's teachings to memory.
Naturally, that's what he's meant to do.
Lessons are useless if held back by the dispositions of defeat.
There will be no defeat here.
Laxity, retreat. There are no foes fiercer than these. Can you overcome
Of course.
them?
Well,
I
yes,
know
okay.
you are undefeated. No other man has dared challenge you. But that is precisely why I have sought you out.
Spoken like a samurai. I am Marume Tessai Nagayoshi, by birth Fujiwara Nagayoshi, and I gladly accept your challenge.
Okay, let us duel. I don't know if there's any rules to the duel. I'm assuming it's to the death. Okay. Can we defeat him? Especially on the first attempt. It'd be nice if we can.
All without distraction. Morning dew and fading mist. The warrior's truest fight is within.
Alright, let's take him down. We're going to win the duel.
Dispel any timidity, Yasuke. Okay.
Remember, we can block unblockable attacks with Yasuke. Oh, he caught us there. No, he killed us.
Is exemplary, Yasuke. Even if you're scared,
Wow, I thought we had him there.
And I shall train harder until I match your own.
Wow, I definitely thought we had him, but out of nowhere he destroyed us. We're going again. I'm not taking that.
You have returned. Shall we meet?
We had him, and then out of nowhere he just destroyed us in seconds. Okay, we need to be a bit more careful then. But we definitely had him there. I was hoping first time. It's like once we got his health low, that was it. Just a different person. Right, let's go again. Come on.
All without.
Obviously, we've got our special moves to use, which hopefully will work.
Dew and fading mist.
With the kick and
The
stuff.
warrior's truest fight is within. Dispel any timidity. Okay.
No! That's where he got us last time with that attack. Good attack by us. Staggered us a bit there. I missed him.
This is the way of the warrior. No retreat, no doubt.
We got him. That definitely went better.
This is how defeat feels.
That was a hard-fought duel.
It was. That was not easy in the slightest.
I once craved the joy of battle. My sword flashing like a flame in the spring wind. Dozens fell. But it whittled down my soul until I would look at a man and see just a body to break.
To overcome your fear, You fed your pride and anger in its place.
Nobutsuna Sensei saved me. His art taught me to honor the hands and heart behind each sword.
Your graciousness toward me now is a testament to his work.
But with each duel I win, I come close to slipping back upon that dark path. Your victory staves off its shadow, and honors our sensei's teaching. I will share with you what I know, and return to our sensei's side.
Ah. So we gained a new amulet, the Heart Seeker. The other interesting thing with that is he's going to return to the sensei's side. So actually, taking out these duelists is making them return to Yasuke's sensei as well. But that is the first duelist defeated. The other faithful retainer to Nobutsuna Sensei. Yasuke demonstrated courage in rising to this challenge, defeating the man who once bested him. There we go. The rest of them are elsewhere. Yamamoto, Wakasa, Yamamoto, Harima. Okay. Let's have a quick look at what we gained. We gained a new trinket. Oh, amulet, I should say. The Heart Seeker will replace Kitsune's Trickery. What we need is a Kanobo. I still want to find one without having to buy one. But, I don't know, I'm getting to the point where we just buy one to unlock it. And then hopefully we find one naturally. Because that trinket goes with it as well. Right, the next port of call is Hideout. Now, we haven't been back for a while. We need to head back there. Mainly because we've got a load of upgrades we want to do, including the dojo. So let's head back to the Hideout. And then from there we'll decide where we're heading next. But we'll go as Yasuke to start with, because his armor needs an upgrade to be fair as well. But we want to build the dojo first. That means we can then upgrade our allies at the same time. I want to see if we can put them butterflies out as well somewhere. Right, let's collect everything that's in there. A few crops. There's a talking point over here as well. We'll deal with that in a second. But yeah, I would like to be able to put some of our trinkets and stuff that we're not going to use, especially the butterflies. It'd be quite cool to put them elsewhere. But dojo first and foremost. I'm really hoping we can build this. Have we got enough resources is the question. No, we're missing crops. We are missing crops to build a dojo. We need 350. We're short by just under 100. Okay, so if we're short on crops, that's fine. We need to go and find some. We can buy some as well, though, to be fair. Let's go and buy some crops. We haven't actually bought any crops and stuff before, but the port trader there will sell crops. So if we quickly head back over here, we'll go and buy some crops. We need around 100. That then gives us the dojo. Although there is a port nearby. I wonder if... Let's just quickly head to the... where's the door? Find the door would help, wouldn't it? So, although there's a port trader nearby, there's also a area to take down. So, port trader is just there. There is the lumber aisle. It's only low wealth though. We've also got the castle to do. We'll just go and buy it. I'm kind of loath to buy these kind of things. Do you know what? Let's take down the port. If we can, let's try it. This may not go well considering Yasuke, so it's not going to be secretive. Although I don't know if there's an alarm. If there's no alarm, we're okay. If there's an alarm, we could potentially have an issue. See the only guy here. One guy there. Quickly take him down. Why are they going in the water for? More than one. Alright, okay, we're fighting everyone in the port, it seems. That's an elite there as well. I know it's dark, so it's really tricky to see what's going on as well. Just a second about a body and he's murdered in his own stool. I don't know what's going on there. There you go, Katana finished him off. Who's left? Right, go over there. There's no alarmer, luckily. Come on then. Now Ronin to defeat. Well, I'm hoping that's everyone. No, another person. I love that move where you just shove your sword in their throat. That is a really cool move. Right, I think we've now taken everyone down here. Pirate's mask, a new helmet. We've gained new armour. We'll have a look at that in due course. Letter from Iron Hand. Okay, this is a part of a different quest line completely. With the death of Oda Nobunaga, the influence of the Ime family has waned. We should take their place with any means necessary. An influence will spread across the country and we will control trade with silver and steel. I feel like I've read that before, to be fair. Right, that's everyone taken down. Now it's a case of just getting all the loot. There's something here. Although that's underwater by the looks of things. I'm not sure how good Yasuke is at swimming. We'll have to find out. We need crops. That's also why we're here, is the crops. But now everyone's taken care of, we can grab all the loot as well. Some loot over here. Another 20 crops. We need about 100, wasn't it? I think we said. Can we get into here? Okay, we've got to find a way into that building, I think. Some wood there. Some more wood. We've got to get into this building here. Oh, doorway's here. Door's open. So that's 40 crops we've gained in total there. Smuggle the resources. So we'll get our scouts to come and grab these. And there's these ones over here. We'll still probably have to buy some resources to get the dojo done. Just because I don't know what we're going to gain there. We gain a new Teppo as well. Right, is that everything cleared from the port now? I think so. We haven't taken down these places very often, to be fair, for resources, but occasionally it's probably definitely worth doing. Probably when it says wealth high would be better, to be honest. But we needed oh, it says 288 crops. It says there, but I think that's end of season we gained that. So we'll probably go and buy some from the trader just because we still need a few. Right, port trader is over here. Yeah, although it says we're going to gain 280 at the end of the season, it could be a while before the end of the season, so we'll still quickly buy what we need. We've got plenty of money, so it's not the end of the world buying what we need.
I have goods, both local and foreign.
But we do need to take down more camps. I think, and castles especially. So, cost is 3 mon per, so 300 mon will be 100. And that's dojo then built. There we go. That's all we needed. Okay, now we can go back to Hideout, get the dojo built, upgrade, and then check on where we want to go next. So, Hideout, and then we can finally build the dojo. But yeah, we still haven't found the big weapon for Yasuke. I was hoping it would happen naturally and we'd find one and loot one somewhere. But it's still not happened. It's the final one we need as well. Okay. So the stuff we got the scouts to collect won't be here until the end of the season. Someone in here wants to talk as well. May not be a Yasuke conversation, it may be a Naoe conversation though. No? Tomiko, I think.
A question for you.
Go ahead.
You seem to tolerate me, but I am not certain you trust me.
You are a good man, Yasuke. But your idea of an honorable samurai is a children's story. I've seen them cut down peasants simply to test their blades. Leave women and children to die in the flames of their burning homes.
I cannot speak to the horrors you witnessed. But if there is any hope that we might live by those ideals, someone must be willing to try.
He's got a point. Someone has to try and be different to the normal. I do like them little conversations. It adds a lot more into the character's depth, I feel. Right, dojo. It's the whole point we went and did what we just did. Can we finally build the dojo? We can. We can finally build the dojo, which then means we can upgrade our allies, or ally, because the only person we've got so far is Yaya. Where do we put it though? So it doesn't seem to connect to any other building. Annoyingly. So as it doesn't connect to other buildings, we've just got to put it somewhere. There. I don't know how I meant to set this out. I just chuck stuff down and hope for the best, really. We can change the roof and customize inside. We can put armor sets down if we wanted to inside the dojo. We can put outfits on there as well. So you can put the protector's armor. And at some point, we probably should display these things, to be fair. Right, dojo is built. Wrong button. Don't do that. Can we upgrade? What's the cost of upgrading it? Quite high. So we'll have to hold off upgrading. I'm pretty sure we can't do any upgrading now because we've done that. We're short on crops. Yeah. But now the dojo is done. That's the important thing. So it means we can now upgrade our allies. I think we have to go there, don't we, to do so, though. I don't even know if we have enough materials to do it because of what we've just done. We may not have enough materials, but let's find out. There's the dojo. We do need to upgrade gear as well, to be fair. We'll do that in a second. The dojo is in here. All these racks and stuff, I suppose we should really look at doing some of this at some point. Manage our allies, here we go. So we can upgrade her now. The cost is 1,250 mon. So let's train her. There we go. She's ranked up to initiate. We need to wait now until we got dojo level 3, then rank her up again. We can change her outfit as well. Novice armor, oh, initiate. So she's changed armor. She had that originally, and now she's added the arm padding because she's now an initiate. That's quite cool. How they change her outfit based on their rank. We don't know how many allies we're going to have in total. We know we lost one because the story dictates we're going to lose them. So it'll be interesting to see how many we actually end up with. But that is that done. There is a conversation to be had with someone nearby, it seems. Where are they? Oh, they're actually moving. There they are. That's with Yaya as well. Oh, we're going to be Naoe. Okay. So we need to be Naoe to speak to Yaya. So let's quickly do that now. We'll quickly switch to her. We need to do upgrades anyway. But we'll quickly go and speak to Yaya now she's been upgraded. See what that conversation comes into. Because obviously, Naoe recruited Yaya after getting her to trust her again.
People of Iga speak fondly of Aikuni Shrine. Can you tell me about it?
I took the oath of our Sokkoku Ikki there. And that same night, Oda Nobunaga attacked Iga. That shrine was a gate that my life passed through. I went from a girl to a warrior.
Some unassuming places are crossroads, but we don't know it. I went to the market 1,000 times. And one day, a handsome man spilled a pile of tochi in my path. We married later that year.
Okay. A little conversation between the two of them. Right, let's have a look at what we need to upgrade. Do we need to upgrade any of her stuff, or are we focusing more on Yasuke for the minute? Weapon-wise, obviously we've got the legendary stuff that can be upgraded now. Still Blossom to be back to her level for the katana. We've got the Cerulean Flux Tanto we're going to get rid of and store. Armor wise, we're not upgrading anything that isn't legendary, so armor's not going to be upgraded. And the trinket's not worth it, I don't think, for one level. Although we have got other trinkets we could do, but I think we'll leave them. I think it was more important to upgrade Yasuke's armor, wasn't it? I think was our focus. Although saying that, her katana there could be definitely use upgrading. The problem is, it's whether we want to use new weapons or not. I suppose if we get new legendaries, then it's a chance to swap. But until then, I think we should probably be trying to upgrade all the legendary we've got. So I don't know how much it's going to cost to upgrade everything. That's the downside. So our katana here, okay, we can't fully upgrade it down to the amount of dust we have. We can use, okay, gold can be used instead. I think it's a bit of a waste of gold though at this level. If that's the case, then let's quickly swap to Yasuke, because it was his armor we were looking at upgrading. So his helmet here. Okay, uses different materials, actually, interestingly. So if we get his to 24, we haven't got enough cloth to do that. We can get it to 22, though. So that's his helmet upgraded to 22. It's something. It's not massive, but it's something. He hasn't got any better armor to wear anyway. Okay, so we can't upgrade his main armor at all. We definitely need to be taking down more camps, it seems, because we haven't got resources that we really need. Weapon-wise, he hasn't got any legendary weapons, so there's none to upgrade there, I don't think. I like the fact that there's different materials, different things. So the Teppo has completely different material to upgrade than anything else. We just need legendary versions. The only other thing to look at would be if we wanted to change any of his engravings. So we'll just double check the engravings he's currently got. We've unlocked a few more now. 75% adrenaline gain when hitting multiple enemies, 20% damage for afflictions, ration healing, 20% chance to refill a ration on kill, 10% damage. So that's the new ones for him. For the helmet anyway. I don't know if there's different weapons and armors have different ones. Yeah, they do. So his main armor, 10% affliction is a new one. That's it. Right, we'll leave them then. Let's swap to Naoe. So we can upgrade her weapons like we said. I think if we upgrade Death Whisper, I want to use this weapon a bit more than we have. But it definitely needs some upgrading. But it's a long way to upgrade it. Tanto, Shinobi's Fury is the one we've been using for quite a while. We can get that to level 21. Let's do that. Let's get the Tanto to 21. As that's something we do use a lot. Katana we won't be able to upgrade now. And obviously the Kusugara we can't either. Trinket wise, we can upgrade Trinket though. And we can engrave the Trinket as well. We haven't put an engraving on it yet. Flight of the Ugabi is the one we're using. We'll upgrade it to our current level. That's the one thing. Mon, i.e. money, isn't a problem. It's the materials to upgrade is the one that takes the time. In fact, why are we upgrading that to only 1? Oh no, we can only do it to 1, couldn't we? Engraving. Flight. This is one we're currently using. Armor piercing. Damage on next hit after using a tool. Adrenaline chunk. 6% armor piercing with hits. Damage on next hit after a dodge. Damage on next hit after a headshot. Adrenaline gain when hitting at multiple enemies. Armor piercing. 50% chance to refill a tool on kill. Or critical hit. We really want that, really. I like the idea of regaining a tool, potentially. So let's do that. There we go. I thought we'd be able to do a lot more than that, actually, to be fair. We can dismantle stuff, and I'm kind of loath to lose anything, so...
Hurry back.
I don't like losing things. Where is storage here is the other question. Because obviously we've got this here. I don't know, we can do it in our houses, but I don't know where storage is here, because I'm quite handy to get rid of some of the gear we're carrying. Because again, we don't know how much we can carry before we run out of space. This is our main room. Browse contracts. I think we've got all the contracts on anyway. Yeah. Contracts are something maybe we should be focusing a bit more on as well, to be fair. Oh, there's storage. There we go. Right, let's get rid of all the excess stuff. We'll keep Still Blossom on us, but we'll get rid of The katanas we're not using. That one there. Tanto, right, we're storing the cerulean flux because we're not going to use it. It's too futuristic, shall we say. Get some revenge, we'll store that. Okay. Yasuke's equipment as well. Store his butterflies. Armor wise. Oh, we got a new. I didn't even know we had a new helmet and stuff. Okay, we got some new armor for him to wear. We'll have to compare that to what we're wearing. I'll store the other stuff for the minute, anyways. It's lower level. We haven't stored any of Yasuke's armor the whole time we've been doing this. And weapon wise for Yasuke, yeah. We probably should break down some of these, but I don't like getting rid of weapons or armor. I end up storing it and hoarding it. Right, Teppos, these low level ones. Again, we don't know how many we can hold at a time. There we go. Right, storage dump. Let's decide where we're going and what we're doing next. That's the big thing. And there's a contract over there to do. Loot the targets. As it's not too far away, it might be worth doing that. I know it's not a main mission or anything. But we've also got assassinate a target there as well. 2 contracts that could be quickly done, I think. Let's do that, as we're not too far away, and then we'll go elsewhere and do a proper mission, I think. We want to swap to... We'll do Yasuke for this. We'll quickly go and knock out these 2 contracts that are done. I think it's the season before contracts we fill as well. But also, let's quickly check his equipment. So we gained a new helmet, it seems. This one here, which is better than our current one. It's the pirate mask. That's horrible compared to ours, isn't it? But it is better. Not by a massive amount, though. So I think we'll stick to what we've got. I like the Protector's armor. We gained Armor of the Famed Samurai as well. Is a new armor, which is a lot better than what we're wearing. Even though ours, but we haven't got the materials to upgrade ours. But it means we will no longer be able to parry unblockable attacks. That's the thing, but we do gain 400 health. It's definitely worth the change. But that's the big thing about Protector's armor, it can parry unblockable attacks. That's what makes it so good. That's the thing. Katana. We have got a new Teppo as well. That's the new one. Let's chuck that on. Teppo. Bloody Teppo of service. Right, we're going to quickly go and knock out these 2 contracts. And then we are going to decide where we're heading after that. So we can follow the path for both of these, I think. At least these will be a decent amount of resources for the hideout, which is something we desperately do need. Especially because then we couldn't upgrade a lot of our stuff because we don't have resources. So we've got to loot the targets. That's all we've got to do with this one. I think it's along the path, isn't it? Yeah, follow the path. And then take a left. Followed by a left. Oh, you're a Ronin, aren't you? Ronin down. We've probably got loads of valuables to sell as well that we've not really bothered with. because we haven't sold anything in ages, and there probably is a load of valuables ready to sell. But yeah, let's get this. We keep activating contracts, but we're never anywhere near them, so it's not these. But that's just.
It's a Fukui family curse. Why all the misfortune? Or am I just clumsy?
I want to help her.
Do you need help?
No, you must not help. My family is cursed, and the Fukui curse is strong. Whoever helps us.
She thinks her family's cursed.
I dropped all the fruits I was bringing to our friends. There's no one to blame but my name.
Fruit. The fruit can still be eaten. You should bring something else. Fruit can still be eaten.
It would be unwise to waste food that can still be eaten. You should pick it up.
The fruit will be bruised beyond recognition. That is no gift.
What?
I hope this curse will fade.
Okay. Well, we didn't obviously help her then. There's nothing wrong. Drop fruit on the floor. You eat fruit that's been dropped on the floor. Okay, there'll be a little camp here, and it's going to be a few enemies in there that we'll have to deal with. There shouldn't be any alarms, though. That's the only thing here. I don't know how many enemies there are. Right. Probably should use the bow to be a bit quieter, to be fair. I didn't think of using the bow to start with. I love that move. Like, bow and arrow people are annoying. Oh, you're down. You're down as well. Well, who's left? This is just you left. Just me and you. Oh, there's still someone else here, isn't there? I can hear them. Okay, let's have a tempo off them. Where is he? When you find me, eh? Oh, I missed him. How does he not notice I'm shooting him? I think my tempo is better than his. He hasn't got a shot yet. Come on, you're down. He shot me at the same time, but there we go. Let's raid the camp. That's that done. More supplies to camp as well. The actual mission is this one. Left facing tiger statue. Outdoor cosmetic. That's the contract complete. It's worth quite a lot of materials, to be fair. I was saying we don't raid these camps enough, really, for what materials we need for raiding and things. We should be raiding camps more. Yeah, I take it there was no enemies giving us anything. Didn't see anyone saying loot on them, annoyingly. Okay, that's done. We have got another contract further down here, to be fair. But I think let's have a look at something we actually want to complete. So, there's so many things to do. Jinjiro wants to speak to us again. People of Setsu, we've still got more people. We need one more bandit to take that one down, and then some more there. Iron Hand, that was the big thing, wasn't it? Iron Hand Guild was the other thing. Students, let's go for Iron Hand Guild and have a look see if we can see where. We're still at these actually. Omi. Let's see if we can deal with this. This is Lady 22. Yasuke was invited to discuss her brother's death. So let's go and do this one, as it is a Yasuke mission anyway. It's back in Omi, where we know Yasuke spent a lot of time. She is southeastern Goshiki Outlands. Kathy, good morning, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Mission over here as well, what's that? A viewpoint. Where are we going? She's in Omi, southeastern Goshiki Outlands. Where are the Goshiki Outlands? Highlands, Suzuka. Ah, she's all over here. So we need to head north then, by the sounds of things. Let's use a scout and see if we can find her. I think she's around here. Southeastern is going to be around here somewhere. There she is. So that's where we're going to head to meet the lady. We've got a bit of a journey to go on to get there, but we'll hopefully find some things along the way. We'll give the horse archery another go as well before we head there. Because we need one more point to upgrade. That's to upgrade our knowledge level. So if we can get that done, that'd be amazing. But let's go and continue. So this is main story related, as it's one of the main characters that helped kill Naoe's father. Glad you're good, Kathy. I don't want to access storage, do I? No. Wrong one. Saying that, did I just gain a new weapon there? No. So I thought I had a new Naginata, but we don't. Contracts. I don't know if we've got any contracts already active here. No. So we'll set all the contracts up, so if they're on the way to something, we can do them. Restore supplies. There we go. So we're going to try and do the horse riding thing while we're here first, because, like I say, we need one more to upgrade that. We did fail badly when we tried it last time, to be fair. There's fighting going on somewhere by the sounds of it. Everyone's running as well. Bandits are attacking, aren't they?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know if I'm attacking the right people. I gotta remember we can't block brutal ones anymore. Keep trying to block them because we used to be able to. So I don't know who we were helping there, but because someone was being attacked, so we thought we'd help. And I think that was the peasant. I think that's the local. So I think we were right in killing them, to be fair. Right, we've got a Ronin as well to deal with now. There we go, Mr. Ronin. Oh, a new bow. A kinetic bow of lethality. Let's have a quick look at that. We do need to throw in a save, really, as well. New bow. We'll put it on instead of the Teppo. It is good for being silent, to be fair. Let's give it a quick save while I remember as well. So into the horse armor archer to get the last point we need to upgrade our knowledge level, and then we're heading north to go and see Lady Oici, who's requested Yasuke's presence. Right, horse archer should be over here. Along through the fields. Now, we tried doing this yesterday and I was horrific. Hopefully today we can get this done.
Welcome to the Azuchi.
Getto, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated.
From the horse.
Not too bad, thank you.
The paper lanterns along the track. Are you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
I am ready.
Let's give this a go. This wasn't simple yesterday. The horse you got no control over. All you're controlling is your shooting. Oh, come on, I missed it. Right, one there. Two there. Can't believe I missed the other one. Oh, I missed that one as well.
I need to focus.
Yeah, we did two. That was poor. I think that was better than yesterday. Yesterday I think we got one.
The bow is not for everyone. If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
We're going to give it one more attempt. We need this knowledge point.
Do you want to start over?
Yes. Let me try again.
It looks so easy, doesn't it? That's the problem. The fact they move in the wind doesn't help.
I will count down from 3.
I think it's 4 to pass, 5 to get legend. Right, one down there. Missed it. Missed that one. It's fine. Ignore the one we missed. Missed that one as well. Where's the next? Oh, there. Missed that one. I got the first one. That was worse than the last attempt.
You need more
You worked for 2 hours and you're tired.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
How are you tired after only 2 hours of work?
Do you want to start
Right, one more
over?
attempt. Otherwise, we'll have to find the knowledge point somewhere else.
Again.
Come on. The first one of these we did when we first came across these. We smashed. Now what's so easy?
2, 1, go!
How does that not hit? Got one there. 2. In the tree, isn't it? Did I get it? Ah! We needed 4 to pass. That was 3. It was 1 away from passing it. That's our best effort yet.
If you want to improve, come back for more
Okay,
practice.
we'll go. I keep saying 1 attempt, but this thing was 1 away.
Yes. Let me try again.
Considering it was 1 away, I think we've got to try again.
I will count down from
And normally I enjoy using bows and I'm generally quite good with them, but today I can't seem to do this one. Right, first one's down. Oh, I missed it. I've got 2 so far, we need 4 to pass. Missed that one too. Ah. No. Can't seem to do it. Okay, that is our last attempt. We'll move on. I hope we find a knowledge point elsewhere.
If you want to improve, come back for more practice.
I'm normally really good with bows, which is really annoying. Right. That's fine, we failed. So we're gonna head north now to meet the lady. we'll head out of here. I don't normally ride a horse, but I may do. There is a contract on the way for us to do, which is assassinate a target. So we'll do that contract on the way. I don't normally ride a horse, but I think we have got a bit of a journey to go. So we'll ride a little bit. I'm looking at time as well. We've got about 40 minutes left. So the contract we'll do on the way, and we're just heading north to go and meet the lady who wants to meet Yasuke. So we're aware of where this contract is. It's quite a bit north yet. If we come across anything on the way, we'll stop and deal with that as always. Yeah, but Crazy Eyes was asking, what do you normally work on, the tills? The people being attacked here. Do we want to join in? I don't know who's on the good or bad side, to be fair. There's no loot to be had here, so we could just leave them to themselves. We could help, but there's no loot to be had. Yeah, so Ghetto, do you work on the tills, you do the food, or what do you do? Okay, I don't believe you, Ghetto, because last time we spoke about ages, you gave several different ones. How do we know that 33 is correct? And also, you didn't mention it last Friday. You said your birthday was a completely different day. Oh, what do we got here? Are we bandits? Just keep it, these ones, if they're being nasty to locals, that's when we have to deal with them. Contract wise, okay, still further north. Thank you for the like, Will. That's appreciated. Right, there's some people here. They've got a local tied up, so we'll go and deal with this. There's a local on the floor. Big guy. There we go. There's no point getting closer if I don't need to get up close and personal. We can just attack from distance. I still need his weapon. Right, let's see what this guy has to say. Should hopefully give us some something else.
If there is anything.
Yeah, you said your son was safe, didn't you? You said 20. Exactly. I don't believe you, Ghetto. There's no need to lie. Just be honest. Just be honest.
Is there anything you can tell me about this place?
The problem is, once you lie once and get caught out on it as you were, now no one's ever going to believe you. That's the problem. Right, we have a new icon on the map. Okay, new rumour. Cosmetic merchant. Okay, are we near the assassination now? Yes. Okay, so assassination is just ahead. We'll stay on foot for a minute. There is also something to the left here as well. On the map it showed a building here. What is that? What is that? There's some sort of building here that we don't know what it really is. Have a quick look. You did though, Ghetto. You gave several different ages, several different days that it was your birthday. And yeah, now no one can believe what you say. That's the problem. Okay, there's treasure up there. Just a little...
Where are you?
A little building of people, isn't it? We'll go and grab the treasure while we're here, but I don't think there's anything else here really to be had. Leather and oak wood. Yeah, there's nothing else really here. We don't need to kill everyone. There's no need to kill everyone here. And we're allowed in as well, that's the thing. No, I'm sure you were right, Kathy. I'm pretty sure you're correct on what you said. Right, so our assassination should be just down the road here. It's going to be that camp there, isn't it? Yeah, it's that camp ahead of us here. Yeah, assassination just ahead. Okay, we'll take down the camp. Try and do the assassination at the same time. You can't really be stealth with Yasuke, annoyingly. Okay, we've got quite a few people here. We've got bow, haven't we? Let's use bow first. Try and do silent with a couple of attacks first and foremost. Although, we can knock their armour off, but we can't kill them in one bow attack. But I'm not sure who our assassination target is here, but we'll just kill everyone. That was our assassination target. Assassination target dealt with. That is the assassination contract done as well.
If I stay here, I will have to fight.
We're going to loot everything we can from here while we're here. Make sure we grab everything. Over here as well. At least that's contract complete. That's more resources for camp now as well. And yeah, that's everything. Loot this guy. And we're done. In and out. Nice and simple. We've got quite a journey still to go if we want to get to the lady who's requested our presence. It's a long way to go, isn't it? Okay, I think with the time we've got left, I think we ride straight there. Non-stop. Unless something surprising happens. So yeah, I think we ride non-stop to the lady. At least then we make some headway there. Unless, of course, we discover something like a village. Or a shipyard. I was just going to gallop all the way there, but when we encounter things like that. Right, let's go. Yeah, so Ghetto, what do you actually do at Chicken Filet then? Do you cook the food, man the tills? We'll quickly get off to do the shrine that's here. I wasn't going to stop on many things, but this is one of them. So yeah, Ghetto, are you going to answer? I'm curious to what you do there. You do both, do you? Okay. Oh really? We don't have one here, to be fair. It's not a brand that we have here, I don't think. Not one I've seen anyway. That Ronin will try and come after us. The Ronin will come after us wherever they want to, but we should be fine to get away. We've got a horse and he hasn't. So we are galloping just so we get to where we want to get to a bit quicker. We haven't been here before. So it's a bit of a journey. Still need to unlock that final weapon as well for Yasuke. I don't know why it's taking us ages to unlock it. Oh, okay. There is something just to do quickly here.
I cannot see much from here. I must not make noise.
We're going to get closer, and then we can get a picture of the duck. That's another collectible done.
I am close
There we go.
enough now.
Draw a picture of the duck, and that is a collectible out of the way. I don't know what kind of bird that is, to be fair. We'll have a codex entry in a minute anyway. That's another collectible I've done out and out of the way as well.
That was worth the wait.
I think it's worth doing those. Oh, it's a cormorant. Hunting for fish. It's definitely worth doing those as we come across them, because otherwise you're going to miss them so easily. Yeah. A cormorant and fish. An ink painting of a cormorant and its catch. The cormorant is an aquatic bird whose diet consists mostly of fish. They're opportunistic hunters and extremely agile underwater. Cormorants dive down from the surface, then propel themselves through the water via feet and wings to quickly snatch up their prey in their large hooked bills. There we go. Right, back to riding to the lady who's waiting for us. We've got 12 mastery points to spend as well. We're holding off until we get a final knowledge point. There's a village here. There's nothing else to say there, really, to be fair. I was looking to see if there's a building for us to buy, essentially. Just for a fast travel point, because we do need to find a fast travel point in this area somewhere. Yeah, we got Wendy's, haven't we? But yeah, we don't have chicken fillet though. What do we got here? That's a big old place. What is that to our left? That is a big town, Nagahama. So we've found Nagahama now. That is a big old town. We have to go and have a look in there at some point. But focus on the mission we're doing. And we're looking for Lady Oici. Oici? I don't know how we're going to say it. Destroying the fence. Right, we've got half an hour left. So hopefully we can get another main mission done. There's a shrine here to do. Let's quickly do that, so it's out of the way. Again, another collectible that's on the way. We might as well get it cleared while we're here. Well, we're on foot for a minute because I think we're going to start having to climb up the ruins. We don't normally rush like that to get to a place, but sometimes it's just nicest to get there quickly. We've got an animal over here to do.
There it is. I must not make noise.
I don't know what it is, to be fair. What is it? What is it?
Here's a good spot.
I can't even see what it is. Baby foxes? I'm assuming they're baby foxes, but I could be wrong.
That was worth the wait.
Yeah, baby red fox is playing. There we go. We've now unlocked a red fox cub as a pet, as well as a cosmetic. Wrestling fed red fox kits. An ink painting of a pair of tussling red fox cubs While the adult red fox is a solitary animal, preferring to travel, hunt, and live alone, young fox kits live together in packs. Cubs will playfully scrap with one another as a way of expending energy, gaining muscle control and body awareness, and practicing their skills for real fights in the future. Right, where's the lady? Now I've done the little nicey bits. Katana. I don't know if we have to kill her here or not, that's the thing. Or she's just going to give us information. She's up there somewhere, isn't she? So although the scouts gave us a location, it wasn't an exact location then, was it? How am I getting up here? Up this way. This is a bit trickier for Yasuke to get up. Okay, so where is she is the question. She's over there. So before we go and meet her, let's just have a quick look at the objective here, because I'm curious to see. The Mourner is the person we're looking for. The Mourner's mask streams silent tears. Okay. Doesn't say what she's giving us information or she is the Mourner. I think she's the Mourner because she's inviting Yasuke to discuss her brother's death. I think we're about to fight as well.
I'm over here, sir. Welcome, sir. Are you ready to meet Lady Oici?
Depending on when it's here where I live, I don't know. I've had Wednesday. I've had it once and it wasn't brilliant.
I am ready.
Definitely have better.
I remember you from Azuchi Castle.
Merely her ladyship's humble bodyguard.
Loyalty is rare in these troubled times.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's amazing. So I'm pretty sure Lady Oici we're about to meet, who Yasuke knows from his time spent learning under his sensei. I think she's the Mourner, which means she's someone we need to kill. Yeah, definitely hard to mess up ice cream, isn't it, I suppose?
Yasuke, thank you for coming.
Saying that though, I had someone years and years ago now, when I was a proper chef. They, I had a supplier come in trying to offer us more different types of ice cream, unusual flavours. Lavender ice cream. If you ever get a chance of trying it, don't. Lavender ice cream is horrendous. So you can mess up ice cream if you play with the flavours too much. But yeah, lavender ice cream is not good.
What was this place?
My home.
Oh, so this used to be her home.
To keep the garden going. In his memory.
Lovely. If not a little melancholy.
So her brother is Oda Nobunaga, for those that don't know.
Your daimyo died.
I think she had a soft spot
would not let me die
for Yasuke when he was training.
Said an outlander like me could not die with honor.
Were you ready to die for my brother?
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Some say you've become a ronin, a masterless samurai.
It was all the rage years ago to actually try and make these unusual flavours work, and it was it's horrendous.
You fight with the Ikoiki, the peasant rebels. Does the name Shimbakufu mean anything to you?
He's testing us.
The Shimbakufu oppress this land, and yes, we fight against them.
They are here in Omi too, oppressing the peasants and threatening the lawful order. This is why I summoned you. I would stop the Shimbakufu if I could, but I am only a witch.
I'm pretty sure she's the Mourner. I'm pretty sure she's one of them.
My notes on their presence here in Omi.
Although she's playing out like she's not.
Plotting to destroy the Teppo factory.
We will put this to good use. This was your home.
Years ago. Better days. Tell me, how did my brother die?
With his sword drawn and a poem on his lips. The flames brought him no pain. His last words were, "Is there anything at all
that once given life won't perish?" From his favorite no play, Atsumori. One more thing you must do for me, if you will.
Anything, Lady Oici.
Meet
her name's
me at
Oici.
Isakiji Temple.
Do we trust her? That's the question.
Yes. We must continue the samurai education my brother started. We owe you that much.
I don't trust her. I still think she's the Mourner. But Yasuke definitely has a soft spot for her, doesn't he?
Anything for you, oh perfect, oh beautiful Lady Oici.
You eavesdrop on me now?
It is the scorpion's nature to stink. Show me those envelopes she gave you.
Corrupt tax collectors skimming for the Shimbakufu, and a plot to sabotage Nagahama.
And their leader, called the Wheel, wears a mask of streaming tears.
We will find him. Shall we get started?
Okay, we can choose who to play as. We'll stay as Yasuke for the minute.
I will be off.
I will check in when I know more.
So she gained us some clues. Quest complete, a talk with the lady. Or with a lady. Multiple quests have now started. Let's wait for everything to catch up. There we go. So let's see where that puts us now then, because that's actually that's actually a bad place to be for some reason. There's a viewpoint there which would be handy to have. Listen, back for must be destroying the Teppo factory. Okay. So on the Mourner down here, there's now 3 missions for the Mourner to do. We've got to meet Lady Oici again. Meet Kuma, which is Lady Oichi's bodyguard, and find clues in the Teppo factory. Teppo factory seems to be the first thing to look at. I'm still adamant that she is Lady Oici, but we'll see. I just don't know. I think it's too easy not to be, but I could be completely wrong there. While we're here, though, we want that viewpoint that's behind us. It does say we're not welcome in there, though. Let's have a look. Probably easier as Naoe, to be fair, to get up there than as Yasuke. Let's see what happens. We may have to quickly change and then change back, maybe. So viewpoint is somewhere over there. There's gold in that tower there. I don't quite understand how this is. We're not meant to be here, considering it's all destroyed. Yeah. Oh, there was a guard there. I didn't see the guard there, to be fair, till just now. Okay, there is something in here to grab. Is it right at the top by any chance? There it is. Okay. So viewpoint that we want is right at the top of that tower. There are lots of guards here by the looks of things as well. Depends on how the franchise at the beginning you get some post taste awful. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, about Guinness like that, to be fair? Yeah, same as food, exactly. Okay. As it's ruins, I think we may be possible to do this as Yasuke, but obviously Naoe would be easier because she can use her grappling hook, but I still want to unlock this final weapon with Yasuke as well. I don't know why it's been so hard to unlock. Right, we're not meant to be here, so we need to keep an eye out for guards. Try and take them out silently if we can. I'm not seeing anyone though. Although we're not meant to be here, there's not many guards around. We'll get our scouts to smuggle the resources. Right, there's something over this way as well. I might regret not being right, there's a guard there. I might regret not being Naoe for this, I'm not sure. Although, I've only got one arrow left, annoyingly. Okay, we've got no more arrows. I need to find some more arrows if we can. There's gold up here. Oh, that's nearly us. That was nearly us seen. New engraving. So where'd that guy walk to? You coming up? It's been seen. They're going to come and deal with us, I think. There we go. They were coming out to deal with us, but I don't think it worked in their favour. There's something in here as well. What is that? Oh, we got a message in here.
Travelers near the ruins. They are in danger. I will find you, Godai.
Jukai, too many travellers passing by, but I kill any who wander near. If you find this, I've already moved to Dakichi Void. That's a letter in the ruins.
What a horror. Is this the work of the rogue shinobi? Smoke bombs. A shinobi's weapon.
Smoke bombs?
You cannot hide from me.
So the letter we just read in there, they're targeting people that walk nearby. Look, these peasants have all been killed. Plus there's evidence of a shinobi nearby, which you think may be the Shinbaku we're looking for. Sorry, I'm just catching up in chat now. Patrick, hello, how are you? I don't know, to be fair, we've only started gaining them, we've only started gaining them shortly in where I am, to be fair. We haven't had them long. Right, I want the viewpoint here. This would be a lot easier as Naoe, but we're not Naoe, we're Yasuke, so... Can we get to the viewpoint as him? Nearly at the viewpoint. I think it's actually just above us here, so we're getting close. He hasn't done too badly so far. There we go. Yasuke does a viewpoint. Doesn't happen very often, but he's managed it. Taco Bell, yeah, Taco Bell's okay. I don't know if we missed anything in the ruins, but at least we've now got the viewpoint there. That was what I was aiming for. The whole point was just to get this viewpoint open for us. Teppo Factory is the mission. We've only got about 10 minutes left though. More things showing up around us, which was to be expected. There's a whole place over there. That was a shrine of sorts. Is that the map update? So we've got to go into the main town of Nagahama. To go to the Teppo Factory and stop that being destroyed. We also picked up a note, didn't we? So the note we just picked up was about people being hurt. Yeah, so this is someone was saying they've moved to Dokichi. I think that was all it was actually. No new objectives, so I'm assuming that's all in hand. His wobbler looks funny. You wait till he jumps down. So there's a hey. If you've never seen Yasuke do the leap of faith before, we'll do it now, just so you can see what it's like. It's hilarious. Yeah, he's I like the way they've done it though. He's not graceful. He struggles climbing, and he's unbalanced. I like how they've done that, but this is what makes it.
I am fine. This is fine.
He destroys the hay that was there. It's all gone. There is no hay left. He actually destroys it all on the jump down. I really like that. More so because the level of detail involved to do that is what I like. Right, we're heading out of here anyway. We're going to get to the main town and then we're going to the Teppo Factory. Also, his breathing when he's struggling to manoeuvre as well is quite cool. They actually got that down to a T. Okay, let's head to the main town that's here. He definitely doesn't like to jump, no. You can tell that by the way he acts. He doesn't like to jump down like we made him. Nothing in there. Nothing up there. I thought the main town was closer than it is actually. Rope snaps. If you try and climb on the ropes, they snap. That's cool. I think that's the first time we've tried climbing on a rope as Yasuke. But the rope just snapped as we tried it. Okay, so that's us out of the ruins now. There's a question mark nearby according to that. So this will take us down to the town. There is something here. Main town is here. Teppo Factory is where we're heading. We are massively running out of time. Let's go and see what this question mark is first. But yeah, the jumping down is quite funny. I noticed it the first time we did it, and I wasn't expecting it, that's the thing. Ah, this is a shrine. Oh, please be pray. What do we need to complete it? 4 shrines. So this is the knowledge point we need to get us to level that will get us to level 4. So we just need to go and pray out 4 shrines, and then we can get to level 4, and then we can spend all these mastery points we've been waiting on. R2 button was not working. If you can get condensed air, you know, the one in the can, fire it around the sides of the R2 button, because it's probably something that's stuck. Can you actually press it in or not, Kathy? Because it all depends. If you can press it in, then the mechanism's gone inside, or the contact point inside is gone. If it doesn't move, obviously something's blocking it. Right, number 2. You can press it in. Oh, so it's a contact point. You could try the air in case there's dust over the contact point. That's stopping it connecting. Otherwise, I don't know if there's much else you can do. Yeah, they're very limited in what they do, to be fair. It's like my controllers, though. So when I got the PS5 originally, I got an extra controller. Battery on them is now useless. They last 4 hours and that's it. I've got a new controller for my other half for my birthday that I was going to buy myself anyway, eventually. And that one I can stream and I can stream 2 days running, which I have done, and it is still full battery. This kind of says how bad my batteries were, to be fair. Okay, last shrine, where are you? Over here. There we go. Yeah, without R2, that's going to be a bit tricky, isn't it? To be fair, you got no heavy attack. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Obviously, if it doesn't press in, it's blocked. That's easy to solve. But when it's a contact point, it could be anything. That's the problem. Have you had the controller long? That is the point we needed. So if we now go to mastery, that is our knowledge rank increased. Cass, good afternoon. You're joining us just as we're finishing, Cass. But how are you today? So we're now knowledge level 4. We need 15 more knowledge points. We've got 12 points to spend as Yasuke. We still need to unlock that last weapon. I'm going to end up buying it, I think, just so we can actually have it and unlock it. Let's have a look at these new skills, though. So 2 in Samurai. Unbreachable Guard. And Defensive Breach. Oh no, Outnumbered. That's when we use Battle Cry. And then we've got Impenetrable Defense there. In our bow, we've got a couple of new ones here. Effective Mindset. Slows down time. We need to use that so we can slow down time, to be fair. We can increase the amount of arrows we can carry. We'll take that one straight away. They are expensive, I know. In fact, when I bought mine originally, they were £50 each. Now they're £70 each. You've not sounded crazy in the past, Cass. I see you've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. How are you finding it? Teppo, we can increase ammunition again for that. Always worth increasing ammunition when we can. Oh, new bullet types. That's interesting. And Naginata, we've used it a little bit, to be fair. Onslaught is a new move for the Naginata. And Long Katana, our main weapon as Yasuke. Samurai Showdown. And then we've got an increase in armor avoidance, payback damage, and defensive strike. I think we'll take Samurai Showdown, to be fair. Okay, so let's have a look at Naoe. Naoe now has 8 mastery points to spend. Let's have a look first of all at Shinobi. Immobilized. Heightened senses duration. E-gun roll negates all full damage. So if we don't want any full damage anymore from her, that would be handy. Assassination damage, that's definitely worth having. Because we already know that it can't always damage everyone immediately. Increased damage while health is full. Katana. Swift step. Counter attack can now be performed on flurry attacks. Guard breaker. Damage by consecutive hits. Kushigama, which I haven't used very much. Snake Bite. That's quite cool. I'm going to take that. Snake Bite is a new move for a Kashigama as well. That's quite cool. Ninja Simulator so far. It's Assassin's Creed cast. It's not a Shinobi Simulator. Why is life moving slowly? You had a job though, didn't you, at the sales place as a salesman? The only thing with Tanto, some new ones of Tanto as well for level 4 Hidden Hand. A few extra bits there. What have we not looked at? Tools. Probably should have saved some points for tools, to be fair. Larger tool bag. That'd be handy with the kunai. Kunai removes one additional health segment. That would be massive. Bank shot as well. So Shuriken can now bounce between targets. They're both quite cool. We need to work on those two. So we need 8 more mastery points for Naoe, really, for those two. And then, there we go. At least we've managed to get to rank number 4 now. We are massively out of time, unfortunately. Yeah, so why don't you try and get back into that? Because you were doing really well with that, weren't you? But yeah, unfortunately, we are out of time. We've managed to do quite a bit today in terms of we finished off the final Kabukimono. We completed all of those. They're all done and fully done. We then started looking at other missions. We're trying to find who the Mourner is. We think we know who she is, but we're not sure. We also took on the first of Nobutsuna's students and managed to defeat Maroon Nagayoshi. And we're getting there. We are getting there. It's just, there's so much to do, it's just all taking time, isn't it? That's the thing. Naginata, what did I miss here? Oh, these. There we go. There is so much to do, it all takes time. That's the problem. Let's give it a save, though, and see how many hours we're now in. And then we'll chat about next week, as this is the last live stream this week as well. Why won't they hire you? Because you're a foreigner. We're 29 hours, 36 minutes in as it stands. So just short of 30 hours as it stands as well. I still feel like there's so much to do in game. There's places we've not even been to yet. Yeah, you don't need to apologise, Cass. It's fine. Don't worry. I disagree with what you said, though, about your Shinobi Simulator rubbish that you said. I completely disagree with that. That's when you sound crazy, when you say things like that. Kathy, thank you as always, much appreciated. So that is us out of time for today and out of time for this week. Our schedule is out as always on Sunday, 1 PM GMT for the scheduled video, 8 PM GMT for the scheduled community post, which is all the live streams next week. We still have daily content on the channel as well. This afternoon we have Metal Gear Solid that continues. Tomorrow afternoon is Wreckfest and SnowRunner on Sunday. But it's not a Shinobi Simulator at all, Cass. Otherwise, what about Yasuke? I got the Assassin out for ages ago. I just haven't changed it. Yep, Crazy Iceman, no worries. Hope you feel better soon. And hopefully the medication side effects start getting a bit lower for you. And you start to feel better. Hopefully, Crazy Iceman. I don't know, to be fair. It depends. We've taken down other groups. So we've done all the Twisted Tree. We've done all the Ronin. We've done all the another group. We've done one of the students. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of the main people as well who were there when Naoe's father was killed as well. So we've done a lot of those. But I don't know. Unless you go and look at how far we are, I don't know where you are in yours. But as I was saying, that is it for this week. We are back Monday morning with more Assassin's Creed Shadows, as it is the main game on the channel, as voted for by you guys. So we won't be going back to Elden Ring's DLC until we're finished with Shadows. I believe we've only got next week, and then it's the Easter holidays, which is going to cause some issues in our streaming schedule, but we'll figure that out when we get to it next week. But as it stands, Monday morning, Assassin's Creed Shadows, we'll be back for another 3.5 hours, unless something happens over the weekend, and we may be able to do a surprise stream, but I don't know just yet. We'll have to wait and see. But that is it. It's been an amazing week. You guys have been incredible. Assassin's Creed Shadows is incredible as well. Done really well. Managed to get quite a lot done as Yasuke and Naoe as well. Learn more about Noe's past, why she is who she is, and we also learned about Yasuke's past this week and why and how he was taught why he is the way he is, the way why he wants to protect people. And that was a really interesting past to him as well, which was really good. But that's it. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back Monday morning. Daily content on the channel. Schedule out on Sunday. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.